I wasn't even sure if I was gonna do this. Whoa, YouTube just freaked out on me. Uh, how you doing? Like, I wasn't sure. I had some chatter today, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna do this again. But I think enough news and weird stuff popped up to have a little bit of a discussion. And oh, hey, there he is. I started just before I got here, but um, yeah, the news cycle has been weird, and I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. But all of a sudden, we're getting a lot of we seem to be getting a lot of season three talk already. What's up, Nate?
Yeah, come on, man.
Like what's with the uptick of like I don't know. There seems to be a lot of season three stuff. Like, is season three coming sooner than we thought? Does Amazon really want to dump this out of here as soon as possible? Like, is that I don't know. Like, I feel like we're hearing more about season three of Wheel of Time than we're hearing about Rings of Power season two.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, these guys don't believe in mercy, so I'd be surprised that they just want to rip the Band-Aid off for us and get it over with.
I mean, I wonder if we're in full on just let's get it done and move on. Like, which I think would probably benefit all of us here, but.
Oh,
Uh,
man.
I don't know. It's like I don't know. The season literally just stopped, right? Like it just ended like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it's like I guess it's one of those. What's up, Dempsey? Chris, good to see you, dude guy,
It,
Gadfly, Mr. William Richards. How are you, sir? Sorry, I forgot your laptop, buddy. Doviande say Tovius again. Might as well add him as a hero of the horn as well. You get to be a hero, and you get to be a hero. Yeah. Well, everybody's a hero. Everybody can be a hero if you believe it. If you believe it long enough and hard enough, you can be a hero of the horn. It doesn't really
yeah.
take any skill or anything.
Nope.
You just have to die on a horn, and
Yeah.
apparently,
Well, it's just like Taverin.
oh,
Everybody can be a Taverin. So,
well, I'm a
you know.
Tiviran. Are you a Tiviran? I believe.
Um, no, and I actually don't want to be Taverin. I don't want people paying attention to me, which is probably indicative of my sub count.
Did we get a lot of season? Did we get a lot of season two right after season one? I don't know. Part of it could be with just the whole radio silence thing, with the vacation, not the writer strike,
Right.
the vacation that they had before season three came out.
It could
Um,
be.
and I know how you doing, Louis X Sparrow? Good to see you, Mark Clark, Vic Rattlehead, and Hangry Sasquatch. How are you, buddy? Um, and I know I saw some of the what was it the Nielsen numbers are a little bit uneventful this cycle. There was a little bit of an uptick. It's still below Ahsoka, but I mean we can look at them if you want here. Just
Yeah, I haven't seen them, so it might
I
be
mean
interesting.
they're like here's the thing I find with the Jesus Christ. Here's the thing I find with the Nielsen numbers. They're all bad. Like it's all bad. It's not just like it's like Ahsoka's like we're talking about counting pittance. Like we're
Yeah,
counting nothing. Right? It's just like, oh wow, it had a good week. It had 500 minutes. It's like that's
right,
nothing.
right.
That's
Well,
nothing.
that's what gets me about all of this. I mean, what we should be seeing is a response of everybody sitting there looking at all these numbers, and instead of seeing Wheel of Time up at 5 or wherever the hell they were, and Ahsoka doing better than that, and oh, isn't that great for this? Aren't these shows doing so well? There's no context. It's like, no, they're not getting any views. So why would we think that that's
Yeah, and
great?
I
Just
don't
because
know.
you're when you're number one on top of a pile of shit, you're not really having anything to brag about.
Well, that I mean that's the thing that comes for me. Oh Jesus Christ! I gotta get off Twitter, man. I gotta get off Twitter. Sorry. I went to just posting on Twitter and like Twitter's a
You want
whole.
you
It's
got a
a whole.
couple
I
member
see him.
milestones
I'm
here.
gonna get to him, but I'm busy
Okay,
trying to wash my eyes out with acid to get what I just saw on Twitter.
that's why I drink.
Oh God. So Chris, member for 2 months. So this is how you do the milestone comments. There you go. Yeah, you did it. You did it, Chris. Way to go. Mark Clark for 2 months. It's already been 2 months. Has it been 2 months? It's been 2 weeks. Has it been 2 months?
That's what it says. You can read. I believe
I'm
in you.
not sure if he's talking about his membership or the show. What are you doing? Gifted five memberships.
Dude.
You madman. Flying Bangaboos, Derek, Sam 8000, Joshua Templeton are now Dragonsworn. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. I think we'll get a few people in here. Since you joined, okay. Well, thank you for your 2 months of service to the Dragonsworn. I promise, guys, if you guys want some more, I got some content that I can make. I really have actually a lot of content I can make. A lot, actually.
Yeah.
A lot. There's a bunch rattling around in my head, including I sort of want to do a whole season thing, but that would turn into be a 18-hour video. So I'm thinking of breaking it down by character and what happened for each character over the season, which would still be an 18. Well, it's probably going to be an hour and a half each. Or what didn't happen. I mean, it's like you start thinking about it. Okay, let's recap what happened to Rand. Oh boy, a lot happened to Rand, and a lot didn't happen to Rand. Let's talk about what happened to Rand. Oh,
Rand basically just traveled around, and everybody else did things for him.
How many months? 11 months. Well, there you go. Everybody's just giving member chats to see how long they've been members. So.
William goes all the way to 11.
Yunan for a month. Well, there you go. Yunan's got hey, Will's about to get himself his very own calendar. Ooh. He's getting close. 2 years for a Crown of Swords, man.
Hey,
I don't know if you saw
Will,
the new.
Yeah, this one's for you, buddy. You're going to be one better than Rand on the show.
Now, have you seen the new image in the top right corner? Because we can't leave the fades out.
Oh, nice! Look at that smile.
Yeah, there you go. Right? Yeah, he's a creepy boy, right? So
I know.
Oh boy, good luck. Oh wait. Oh, job interview. Yeah. There we go. I have a job interview tomorrow. Whoa. Good luck. Dude. Good luck. Good vibes to that, man. Good luck, man. I hope you get it. I hope you get it. Man, 65 Seriously. Plus an hour.
That's some serious dough.
Shit.
I know.
God damn. Are you gonna be taking on sponsorships?
Is that 65? Is that 65 Canadian an hour or American an hour? I think it's Canadian. Isn't it?
Well, yeah. So that would still make it, yeah.
Still, I mean, that ain't bad. It's better. It's still better than what I make American. Fantastic. So,
I wait. What? All hail the Lord Symptom. Oh my God. What are you drunk, dude, bro?
Wouldn't blame him.
Sven's here. Dempsey's here. So good vibes, Xenon, man. I hope you get it. Let's see here. Courtney's here. What's up? And let's see. Even Daniel Green did a rant video. Did he actually do a rant video?
Really? I know. I saw something pop up on my feed where he was having a stream with the kitty cat chick.
Yeah, I heard about it. I'll never watch anything she does ever.
No, because like she makes me want to sit there and take my cat's claws and poke them into my own eyeball.
Yeah, I don't. If I am Tage,
you can't prove shit. I love that, man.
Was there a Daniel Green rant? I don't know if I can brave going to his channel about it. Oh, here we go. That's what I was looking for. I saw your DM. We could talk about it, dude. Like we can explore it. I saw it. It's been a busy day, as they all are. Fucking around with shit water. Not drinking it though, like a certain Nynaeve. Not drinking it. Not drinking.
Come on, you have to pull from the stone and swirl around the air, and maybe donut? give a little tinkle.
What donut cruise streams? Nobody shows up to my game streams anymore, Dempsey. I don't know what you mean. Like I just sit there with you and we talk, which is cool. I mean, that's fine with me. But oh gosh, yes and no. Here we go. Yes and no. It was a rant review in which he How do you do a rant review and give it a 7 out of 10?
Well, and that's what bothers me about this.
Wait, I thought he was
They
at a
want to
6. Wait, hold on. I thought he was at a 6 out of 10. It went up to 7 after he did a rant.
see this is what drives me nuts. Is people want to sit there and I'm guilty of this too in certain respects, but people want to qualify their things and sit there and say, well, if you do this, then it's this, or if it's this, then it's this, and it's like, come on, man. Look, can we just call a spade and rate it for what it is?
It says it wasn't a rant, so
And
yeah,
you know, if it's crap, which judging by the reaction that we watched, he can't take that back. The reaction that we watched on that stream, he was mortified,
oh
even
yeah,
arguably more than Sanderson was.
that's why. And I think I still want to do like a recap video or something with that, because that stream they can never take away from us.
Yep.
And that is initial reactions right on the spot. You can't take it away. You can't take it down. I mean, it's been seen too much, and just the visual reactions and just some of he won the facial feature award, that's for sure, because like the faces he was making during that whole stream on the initial reactions, they tell the whole
Yeah.
story. They tell the whole story, and then everything afterwards. So all this, now it's a 6. It's a 6 out of 10. Now it's a 7 out of 10. Now it's an 8 out of 10. If you can, it is like, come on, get your head out of your ass. Eight or 9. You're calling that show an 8 or 9 out of 10 if you don't think about the books. Come on, man.
And that just goes to show you
on.
what kind of intellectual honesty you're dealing with in these types of individuals, when they're just willing to sit there and make exceptions just so that they have the potential of still having some clout in the game.
It's just mind blowing. Like, it's like gymnastics, right? You have a scale of 1 to 10, but you use 9.156. It's like, use the scale. 5 is average. Okay, if you would have said that, if you're like, it should, like, the show is a 1 or 0. Like, we know this, but like, if you were like, if it was him and he said, you know what, it's a 5, maybe 6 if you. It's like, if you don't include the books, it's like, well, at least that's something. I don't agree with that, but giving it an initial 6 and then now all of a sudden it's freaking a 7 or an 8 or a 9. It's like, okay, why don't you just say it's all the numbers? See you later, Mark. Thanks for popping in, buddy.
Take care, buddy.
How is that your rating system? He gave the show 1 point per episode.
What
the fuck?
Wait a minute. So does that mean that the entire season is ranked on a scale of 80? Or is it binary? Like a 1 or a 0?
Oh, that's a joke. Okay, it's hard. I can see it though.
Oh,
see, that's the thing. We can't tell. We can't tell, man. We can't tell. Oh my gosh. I did want to see something real quick before. I don't know. Before we bring some guys in here, I want to show a few things here real quick. The number one thing, I like this. I just saw this. Narg. I don't know whose side of the fence he's on, but he seems to be.
Oh, he goes back and forth, I think.
I love this. I love this. This is more because Pips responded to it. Let me blow this up a little bit. Pips responded to it, so I saw it. Nice nipple boy who thinks you shouldn't bother reading the books or RJ was a creep. Joins Drag Him Out. He fits in nicely. If you didn't happen to notice my bio stealth edit, the news is finally out. I'm extremely excited to. Yeah, but don't bother with them. The good ideas you'll see in the show anyways, and the author is kind of a creep. So this guy called Robert Jordan a creep, and now Dragon Mount hired him.
Wow.
This is where we're at, folks. People that actually hate Robert Jordan are working for the #1 Wheel of Time website on the internet.
That's pathetic.
If you think you're gonna get anything but crap out of freaking Dragon Mount, I mean, it's already been crap, right? Let's not be right.
Yep.
If you think it's gonna get any better, it's crazy because now I see why they joined his team since he had a whopping 31 views on that. So I
Yeah.
hope he's not on the social media team because you're in trouble. But yeah.
Screwed.
Okay, so I agree with Brandon that the show has no themes or arcs, but I was entertained when I turned off my brain. So I've been hearing this turn off your brain thing come up quite a bit here lately.
Ugh.
Okay. Here is my feelings about turn off your brain. The minute you say, okay, this includes me too. Okay. I love some shit that I have to turn my brain off. Like, That's My Boy is the stupidest movie ever. I love it. It's hilarious as fuck. Do I have to turn off my brain because it's stupid as hell? Yes. So when you quantify something by saying, I have to turn off my brain to enjoy it, or I enjoyed it when I turned off my brain. When I turned off my brain, it was okay. It was good. That is you admitting that it's shit, but you like it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay. Like shit.
Well, common language of the day would say that that's a guilty pleasure.
Right. And that's fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
There's a place for that.
But
if Wheel of Time is a guilty pleasure for you, I feel bad for you, but okay. Yeah.
Look, John Wick. I enjoy John Wick. Does it make any sense? Nope. Do I have to turn off my brain? Yeah. Because a blind guy with a sword running upstairs, dodging bullets and hitting them with the sword. Come on, what are we doing, right? But was it fun? Sure. So, but it's still crappy. The writing is bad. I'm there for the action scenes that are fun and watching people get their heads cut off. So I have to turn off my brain to enjoy it, but the plot is still nonsensical. So the minute you say something like, I have to turn off my brain to enjoy it, is the minute I say, thank you for admitting that it's shit. Enjoy it. That's fine. Right? It's, especially when you say something as white as, I agree, there's no themes or arcs. It's like, so what you're saying is there's no story, but you like the pretty pictures. That's My Boy is great. Do not besmirch that movie. Come on, Adam Sandler is best. Come on, I mean, you like That's My Boy trip. You're not a That's My Boy person. I don't believe it. I don't know
that I've heard of that movie.
That's My Boy. Here, let me see if I hold on. Let's have some fun here.
Are we really? Are we gonna have fun?
Of course, man.
Or are you gonna have fun and I'm gonna be in pain?
Oh wait, this is the R-rated trailer. We better not do the Red Band trailer.
Ooh,
yeah, that would probably get us in trouble. Red Band trailer is not gonna be good. Here we go. Where is it? There it is. All right, ready for it? Yep. This is for you, Chip.
Trip, I would say early Adam Sandler is the best.
Happy Madison. There you go. Oh yeah, that's right. Everyone has a teenage crush. Look at that, Donnie Burger. Now, who's not? So let me just say here. Look at this trailer right now and tell me this is not better than Wheel of Time. Look, just look. I mean, come on.
Right there, yeah.
I'm sold. Like, how can you not like Donnie Burger and That's My Boy with just that shot? I mean, come on. I mean, look at it. This should have been this girl should have been Avienda, by the way. I would have been all over that. Right there.
I would like to see the current Avienda, or not Avienda. I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about Elaine. I would like to see the current Elaine with a good script and see what she could do.
Oh yeah, I think I agree with that.
But yeah, I would agree with this chick as being Avienda.
Hell yeah.
Hello, nurse.
Yeah. This is dark.
Wow.
Like, you're convinced already, aren't you? Trip, what's
Dude,
not to like?
I got more entertainment in the minute and a half of
Oh,
that video than I
hmm.
have of 16 episodes of Wheel
Dude,
of Time.
we're doing a live watch in my Discord. That's my boy. It's happening. It's happening. It's
And Trip
happening.
has to be there. Trip has to
Trip's
be
got to
there.
be there. Trip's got to watch every minute and laugh at.
Yep.
She's gonna be laughing. She won't admit it, but she'll
Yeah.
be laughing. I
She'll
know
have
it.
to actually turn on her camera and laugh with us so that everybody can
Oh,
see her
good luck
laughing.
with that.
I know, right?
On her camera. Speaking of Trip,
Uh-oh.
Trip sent me this.
Oh my gosh.
Trip sent me this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't get any bigger. Oh yeah, this is the weird website where I have to go negative to get it positive. Like, what the hell? That's pretty close. That's pretty close. It's like, yeah, Reddit. All right. So 67% is the biggest. Whatever. All right. So here we have the final tallies for words for. See, yeah, Aldan. See, Aldan knows. Aldan knows. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support. Uncut Gems. I don't know about. That's a newer one, isn't it? Adam Sandler has a ton of good ones, man. Let me come on. All right. Always Sunny is the best Wheel of Time equivalent. Not joking. Probably. All you need is just the map with all the string, and that's Wheel of Time for you. All right, so here we go. 1 through 8. Word count. Moraine. To nobody's surprise. We were surprised. They sort of brought it back on us here because mid-season we're like, man, Moraine's word count. We all thought she was going to be I'm pretty sure we had a stream where we tried to predict who was going to be number 1. Everybody said, most people said Moraine, and thank God they corrected that mid-season, and Moraine has won the day.
Yeah, episode 5 and 7 came in big for her.
Yeah. Well, like I think it was around episode 4. We're like, wow, man, she like, because episode 3 she had nothing, right? We thought Leandra was gonna, we thought Leandra was gonna take it home, right? So Moraine ends up with 2,325 words.
Are you sure these aren't the Nielsen ratings?
I just noticed that Moraine has more words than Rand in the final episode. Just looking at the color coding. Just saying. So does Ishmael, by the way. So does Ishmael. Ishmael has more words than. Oh boy, Leandrin is number 2, just behind 2,252. Lanfear is number 3. Do we see a pattern here, folks? Lanfear is number 3.
Fucking shit.
I mean, it's like Leandrin's the worst one here. Like, let's be real. Well, actually, no, that's not even true. At least Leandrin has a part to play in the first half of the Great Hunt.
Yeah.
I mean, so Leandrin should be ahead of Lanfear. Lanfear should. Well, I mean, Celine, I don't know. They should be even, but like down here at the bottom, like down at the bottom here.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go. That worked. Should be down here at the bottom. So, 4th is, of course, everybody's favorite shit drinker, Nynaeve. Nynaeve the shit drinker. I cannot believe she had more to say in the last episode than Rand did. And she did absolutely fucking nothing.
Yep. Like, all of her words had to have come in like the first 30 minutes of that episode. Because she spent the last half of it crying over Elaine.
I'm shocked. I didn't think she said anything in the last episode. Like, she just sat there crying, going, I don't know how to do it. Let me push an arrow through your leg.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm trying to think, what was she doing in the first episode? They were running around.
She does nothing. She does nothing.
Like, I seriously can't remember anything until, like, they were in that one room with the Damane, and that's probably where she got a majority of her words, because she was lecturing her and torturing her before they walked out, and then the demonic got shot up. What's up, Jack?
She doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
She doesn't do anything, yet she's got more words. I mean, I'm looking at the more words than Rand in the last episode. Lan has more words than Rand in the last episode. Look at that.
Are we serious? Episode 5
Ishmael has more words than Rand al'Thor. Here's the color code. Here's the color key right there.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. So episode 6, did Rima have the most words of anybody in any episode?
Oh my god! You may be right. No, Rhaena has the most words.
Yeah, that's of any episode of anybody. It's comparable with it's comparable with Nincompoop in episode 3.
She's like Lanfear outspeaks her. It looks like maybe Rhaena and Lanfear may be tied in that episode for the most speaking in a single episode.
Oh my goodness! And I guarantee you, like all those words were
Maureen
but for that, pour the water, pour the water, pour the water.
I mean, Jesus Christ! Look at that shit, man! Holy moly! Both of them. That tells you how good episode 6. Oh my god! I put something in the private chat. Let me know what you think.
Oh.
Wow. So you got Lanfear, then you got Nynaeve, then of course you have Ishmael, because Ishmael has so much to say. He's just a misunderstood lad that needs to get things off of his chest. So Ishmael, of course, comes ahead of the main character of the story. Did a man even talk in it? Well, let's find out. So Brown. So Rima, Min, Logain talked. It's questionable whether he's a man or not in this. Logain, well, we'll see. We may have to go back. We'll make it work if we have to. Suan, Rhaena, Anavir, because thank God Anavir's here. Oh, Matt had a lot of speaking. Matt and Rand both spoke in episode 6, apparently. Was this just like the expedition jump episode where everybody talked nonsense for a long time? Like, look at the amount of words in there.
It's pretty wild. Jiminy Christmas. That is wow. Rhaena had the biggest episode of anybody.
It sure looks like it. I mean, Moraine has some wordy bits in there. So does Leandrin. But the fact that she has that much, she speaks more than Rand in any one episode. Yep.
Dude, she in one episode she has a third of what Rand speaks the entire season.
Look at Perrin.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He literally just followed them around all season, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's just that's how they wrote him. They wrote him as a lapdog. No pun intended.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, episode 6 was Rand and Matt talking to each other. That's right. Part of one scene that actually made me feel something for a minute, and then they ripped it away from us immediately.
Yeah.
Yes, renowned Wheel of Time characters, Rhaena and Rima. Thank God they got their speaking parts. All right, so Rand comes in. The main character of the series comes in at a 6. Let's see, 6, almost 1,000 less words than Moraine and Leandrin. 500 less words than Lanfear. 344 less words than Nynaeve.
You should read that comment.
Which one? Oh. I've got a supercut of Rand's dialogue on my desktop. It's the funniest shit ever. Literally, all of his dialogue is asking, what is happening?
Right?
What is happening indeed?
Yeah.
What is happening right now?
Mr. Richards, you do need to put that on your channel and get everybody the joy of having
Rand
that, and yet and you need to interlace it with Steve going, "What is happening?"
what is happening? Dude, I got you. Just let me know. I'll give it to you. Just this once, you can use my trademark. It's
I'll
okay.
give it to you.
I haven't trademarked it yet, but I need to put it on a T-shirt. Phase lives matter too, guys. All right, don't forget. All right, they're Trollocs also.
Yeah.
All right, Staple Bow, what's up? Good to see you. So then we come in with the most stoic non-talker in the series, Lan with 1300. All of which are him crying and being useless or being a butler. Episode 7. Oh my god. Yeah, when he taught Rand how to channel and found the magical book on how to untie
No,
knots.
it wasn't just channeling. He also taught him how to do cat crosses the courtyard.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, he was epic teacher that day. Epic.
How Elaine had more words than Matt. This one surprised. Well, actually, it doesn't surprise me since they had a binky in her mouth the whole fucking series. Poor girl. No, because Drakkar don't exist. There's no Darkhounds. There's no Gray Men. There's no hell. There were no Trollocs in this season either. They killed. I guess Trollocs' lives don't matter because they used them for an episode and told them to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it was the first 3 minutes of the season, and then a little bit of Nincompoop's dream in her trial.
Worms are cool, but you know, sticks. Yeah. I like sticks. Sticks are. But you know, we sleep on trees in the blight because it's dangerous. Oh, sorry, trees in the blight. Remember, trees in the blight, guys.
Blight trees matter.
I'll put the member link. I'll put the link in the member thing here in a little bit, guys. If you want to hop on, just want to get through some stuff first, and we'll just go off the rails as we do. Staplebo is not a member though anymore, so you're not welcome, bitch. Oh, sorry.
Wow. Whew, man.
Well, he knows I'm kidding. I hope. All right, so Anna Vare. She's dead in the middle, bro.
How is that? Because that was Varen's roommate, right?
Yeah, no, Anna Vare's
Maureen's sister,
mother or sister or whatever.
It's your mother, your sister, your
mother, husband. What are you? I don't know. I don't care either. Move the frick on.
Oh, my sister's cousin's boyfriend's first roommate.
Oh yeah, the first episode speaks volumes considering Rand isn't in it. Yeah. Yep. Siwan is full of hot air in episode 7, that's for sure. You're the fucking asshole that turns the wheel. Perrin coming in hot behind Renna. Perrin's behind fucking Renna. Hey, did the screen time comparison ever come out? The words to screen time thing, Trip? Did anybody ever do that? Do you know?
I think I saw one. Not stacked like this was, I don't think, but Rand is way down on the screen time. Like he's up and it just plummets. I think he's like
do we know where it is? Because I'd love that one. I don't know. But I don't frequent the. Is it all on Reddit? The one that compares.
I think I saw it on the White Cloak's channel.
Oh, is it the new one? We can do it. We can do a quick White Cloaks promotion here. Let's see here on the community page. Let's see. Oh yeah,
is it right there?
I think so. My talkativeness 6 days ago. Oh my god, it's so
Yeah,
small.
I think Rand's on the bottom.
It's so small. There it is. Bigger. All right. If you're not subscribed to the White Cloaks, which I'm sure all of you people are, go subscribe to the White Cloaks. See if I can get this a little bigger. Nope, that's it. Thank you, YouTube. All right. So,
Control zoom or control and scroll on your
oh,
mouse.
there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Wow,
Stick
that's
with me. I'll teach you all the tricks.
There's one frame I want to get. Oh, come on, you bastard. It's that's the best we're gonna get, I think, without making it go. Yeah, too far. All right, there we go. You can see it, sort of, right?
Yeah.
Pretty good. So let's see here. Screen time. Again. I don't. I don't believe you that Rand has the most screen time. Can you believe that? He really does that amount of nothing? That's all. Okay, so that speaks a million. Okay, so all you have to go is from the top of green to the bottom of blue, and that's all you got to know.
Mm-hmm.
He is less talkative than Elias, who says nothing but "It's not your pack. It's not your pack."
I think I got a bigger one you want me to share. No pun intended.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you? Let me get this back. Do you have it?
Yeah.
Would you share it on your screen?
Mhm.
I mean, that's really. I mean, just all you gotta do is go from green to blue and see that Rand's talkativeness compared to screen time is nothing. Your internet died in. Oh no. Yeah, that's a little better. So yeah, so you got Rand at 90. It's apparently his screen time's at 9. I still can't believe that. Can you scroll down a little bit?
Yep.
Just so we can. There we go. So we get the bottom. So there you go. So you got Rand up here at 93% or whatever it is, 93 whatever minutes. I don't believe it. And then compared to where he's talking on screen, he is the lowest.
Yep.
That's all. That's all you need to know. Where's Matt? Matt's almost even. So let's see. Bottom of talkativeness. You got Rand, Elias, Avienda. Not surprised there. Mascom. The fact he's on the list is baffling to me. Lan, which would be fine, but he talks way too much. There's too many words. Matt, right there. She is. Look at that, man. Leandrin on screen is freaking the most talkative while she's on screen. She's always talking. She won't shut up.
Yep. Anna Vera is top.
Yeah, can you believe that?
Yeah. You know who's not on this list?
Who?
Perrin.
Holy fuck, he's not. Look at his screen time.
Yep.
What the fuck?
What's this middle column here?
Can you believe Lanfear's screen time to talkativeness is she says more words than she's on screen for.
Oh, the ratios. I mean, this is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
This is so depressing, man. Yeah, Stapleville just said it. Doesn't even register on the talkativeness chart.
Mm-hmm.
It just leaves you sort of gut punched.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna put the link up. We're gonna there's a few articles I wanted to get at, so if we'll bring a few people in. There's a few articles I want to look at just because, oh boy. But
Oh boy,
I'll
indeed.
put the link up for StreamYards in the community tab again. There it is. All right. Boom. Peace.
Oh, that's interesting.
All channel members. What's up? It's technically screen time, so Rand is credited for being on screen even if it's not on screen, while the camera is focused on Moraine Lanfear. Yeah. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. But that's what happened. No, but right. That's exactly what happened with Jesus, Articus. My God. you got in here before Chris. Holy shit. That's exactly what happened with season 1, if I'm correct, if I'm right. I mean, the same thing happened. Was we were all just freaking completely baffled that they said that Rand had the most screen time in season 1 because he does nothing. You forget he's there for half the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
So that tracks is they put him on the screen so they can go see Rand's on the screen, and then they refuse to let him say anything of value. And it's just he's just there like as a prop. It's nuts. Just look at how many minor side characters are on that list. Ivan, yep. Ivan, Maskin, 2 people that shouldn't have any talking role at all. Rena, Rima, both could have been cut as far as I'm concerned. Anavera doesn't need to be there. These are all characters that have minimal to zero import in overall story.
Yep.
And yep, exactly. So you said it better than I did, like you always do, Mr. Gadfly. What's up, Articus? How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, dying a little bit every second.
You wouldn't be You wouldn't be alive if you weren't otherwise, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true. But I mean,
so he wouldn't be alive if he was dying.
I'm dying to live. No,
Yeah.
Chris, what's up?
Not much.
What do you
Just a good
think?
day.
What's in the old noggin there? I should have asked Articus first what was in the old noggin, but I'm off my game, I guess.
It just occurred to me. Ivor left Twitter because people were upset that Land didn't kill him.
I thought that was Mascom, wasn't it?
Or am I getting the characters mixed up?
Yeah, I think you are. Yeah, because Ray's boyfriend is Mascom, right?
Oh,
I don't blame you for mixing up the 2 forgettable characters.
well,
Right.
there's something that really bugs me about him leaving. Is like you do realize you're the character that's of her borders that's going to die, right? Because they're not going to kill off the black gay character. They'll get too much shit from the audience they curated.
Who knows? They're not going to. They're going to make it to the end, all 3 of them, because they're going to be in their little hut screwing.
So how are they going to justify what Atlanta does?
She's not going to do it. That's how
she's going to do it. There's no reason to have her in the story this much.
She is not going to do it. She is not going to do it.
We're not going to get the Rand thing. We're not going to get the Matt thing.
Nope. There's no. If anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Moraine, or some just.
Honestly, I think if they were going to do it with a character that isn't Alana, it should have been Lanfear this season. It should have been her condition.
They may just have freaking Egwene bond him and just go for it. Like
I hope Leandrin does it.
Oh, geez.
That would be wrong, and Leandrin isn't a bad character.
I'm gonna get Yunan in here. What's up, Yunan? Holy crap!
I don't know. For some
It sums it
reason,
up.
I kind of think that I've seen like hints of things on Twitter from them, like at least during the first season, and it was kind of implied that they were still going to try and do the Alana Rand stuff. At least their actress was in that mindset.
I highly doubt it. It's just like they screwed that up so much already. What's she gonna do? She's just gonna go grab him.
But
like,
then my next question is like you're worried about them killing off Maxime because they won't kill off Ivan. But I'm sorry, a gay man has a higher status on the victim pool than a straight man.
Well,
even if the straight man is black.
well,
even if the straight man is black.
that's obvious because he was sad because we wanted the guy that is a master sword fighter to kill the guy that threatens him and walk through him. Like it's like that's the whole thing about that whole comment and him whining because everybody wanted Lan to kill his character. He's like, you don't understand why. It has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with your character. So if your character was stupid enough to pull a sword on Lan, he should be dead. That's it.
I think what'll happen is they'll kill off Ivan so that Maxim can have the emotional on-screen moment.
Oh God,
because that's what Rafe wants, is the emotional on-screen moment.
You know, that could be it.
Isn't Ivan bi in the show?
No, he's straight.
Bi.
Oh,
because that's within the context of the show. Ivan likes Alana, but Maxime likes Ivan. So Ivan is the middle of the sandwich,
which isn't what they showed us.
Jesus Christ! I don't even. Okay, we're moving on. I can't.
Right.
I can't. Okay.
But
okay, I can't do it.
No.
Ivan and Max
to a different spot
or whatever are now bad words on this channel. It's not allowed. Not allowed.
I do.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I do think though, contrary to what you guys say, they are going to they're still giving Rand all three of the girls. It's just it's going to be polyamory instead of polygamy.
Nope. Why? Well, there's no reason. Why would? There's no reason for it.
They've already set up what at least. Yeah, they've kind of brought all three of them into his life at this point.
To be fair,
near him.
If they were to do the three girls, they're going to do a mirror of what they did with Alana. So Elaine is going to be into Avienda.
Avienda's already involved with Perrin.
No, because they've already cast Fael.
It doesn't matter if they hire.
It's a red herring because that's what they like to do in this absolute trash.
Avienda is going to get nowhere near Rand. If anything, it's going to be Avienda and Fael, and they're not going to freaking hire Berlane isn't going to be a character, and the argument over freaking Perrin is going to be between Avienda and Fael. I mean, I'm so tired of their fucking ad blocker doesn't work. Hey, Kat, how are you? What's up, Fishman? How are you, dude? Good to see you. I don't like. We'll see, but I don't see it happen, man. I don't. I mean, but why? Why?
You know what I think is going to happen?
They're going to split them all up and leave.
They're going to send Avienda with Elena and Nynaeve to Tanchico, and they're going to have a scene for like 4 or 5 minutes of them just boning.
They're going to send why? So how does it make no sense? That's why.
Because why shouldn't they?
Question: how does Rand develop a relationship with any of the girls if he doesn't spend time with any of them?
I mean,
because Rafe is better at building relationships.
He just looks at him and falls in love, like when Elaine had soft light around her.
I mean,
that's why.
The answer they're going to give is that Robert Jordan in the books was never strong for his romance. So the lack of romance in the show is justified. That's what they're going to say.
Yeah, that's kind of my thought pattern for it. But it's like even worse because when you look at Rand, is so far with now 3 different girls, he's just boning them and then like moves on to the next one. And then he's still basically boning the one, but less than like 48 hours later, he's like, new girl. He's that like trashy guy at like college that just goes from girl to girl, you know? Has he's collecting all the different STDs.
Yeah.
I don't know how man, it's going to be a nightmare. But apparently, they're going to work in Ingtar's Dark Friend storyline into season 3 somehow. Apparently,
Cold open probably. Oh my god.
because they fucked it up in season 1.
Yeah, but they
No.
didn't set it up. It has no purpose.
It would have to
right.
be with Leandrin for them to, because they didn't spend any time with him. He's a non-character in the show.
Well, because it's like all you have to do is listen to the interview he gave at Comic-Con and the people in the audience going from his terrible explanation of why they didn't do it. It's like, okay, that makes it's like his answer is literally, we didn't spend any time doing it, so we didn't reveal it because we never did it. So maybe we'll do it another time. Like, okay, that makes sense. It's like, are you serious? Like, he said they didn't do it because it didn't make sense because they didn't spend any time setting it up. So why would you do it now? It still makes no sense
Because
you
he's all about, remember from that same interview, it's all about emotions, 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 in the feelings that those emotions evoke.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Feelings and emotions. It's all about feelings and emotions.
It doesn't matter if it makes sense.
Oh, you sent me a thing? Okay, I'll have to check it out. You sent me a thing, Mule? I'll check it out here. Jesus. Where are we got here? There it is. I'm sorry. Hold on. That's my boy. It's coming back, guys. It's coming back. Here we go. There's only one hero of the horn, and he's going to eat you. That's my boy. I love it. I'm sorry. I love that movie so much.
I feel like you would have made a better Matt.
Yeah, probably at this point, right? Let me bring this back up. So I just wanted sort of the bullet points here. So the season 2 finale of The Wheel of Time cut a scene revealing Ingtar to be a dark friend due to the pacing and emotional reasons. Emotions.
I want to punch that fucker in the face every time I hear that word.
He's always talking about emotional, but like the scene holds no emotion to anyone watching the show.
So Josh, she didn't get killed. She got trapped in spider webs, and then prayed to the light for Rand's safety. That's where we left Lanfear. I know that because I went in and got the screenshot for it from that.
Did those webs like cut off her ability to channel?
Apparently, she was shielded too. Who freaking knows?
So we're gonna have another one of those seasons where someone can't channel. That would be not interesting.
I don't think it was that. I think it was just she was shielded for the scene and bound.
Yeah. And then when she left through the gateway, I guess it was the wormhole, she could channel again.
You notice they haven't established light traveling, but all of the Forsaken have used dark traveling.
They don't even know what traveling is. They just said, here, let's make a cloud and she can step through it. They don't know what traveling is.
Rafe said it was traveling.
He doesn't know. Obviously, he doesn't know what traveling is.
Right.
That's not traveling. That's stepping into a circle of smoke.
So Rafe is famous for writing stuff into this script where he will explain it. He'll explain stuff off script rather than on the screen. And that's supposed to make a difference for us to enjoy it.
Yeah, like the supposed leaf that opens the ways that doesn't exist, which means Fane still can canonically channel.
Yeah, because they cut the scene.
The show. So point number 2. These are the points that all the nodding idiots at Comic-Con were like, oh, okay, these all make sense. Showrunner Rafe Jenkins explains that the scene disrupted the ability to follow the lead characters in the finale. That's how, like, one of the most potent scenes for Rand in The Great Hunt.
Yep,
is that scene, and it disrupts the ability to follow the lead characters up to the tower,
and then onto his knees. Yeah,
and. If I'm not mistaken, the beginning of this article, don't they sit there and say that Ingtar is one of the new characters for this season? And he was killed last season.
Well, the actor was there, but I don't think he was called Ingtar in that season.
So he
No,
was a different character with a facelift.
Another. I was told, despite seeing him on the scene, that Ingtar wasn't in the scene. And I was just like, I don't think you remember the scene as well as you think, or they're being true.
Yeah, they're lying once again.
Rather than having them do this backstory on him being a dark friend, can they just explain what happened to Mishima and the others?
No, they don't know what happened to him. They don't know. He just is like, oh wait.
Oh
they
shit!
disappeared just to come back in time to do a fight.
So it is a different actor, I think. But here, this is. Let me see if I can find it. It won't let me bring it up here. Hold on. They're trying to say that this is a different guy.
Yeah. Nope.
Hold on, let me see if I can get a good blow-up picture of it. God damn it! You know what the hell just happened? Holy crap! I'll just bring it up. Like my screen just like popping all over the place. Here we go. They're trying to say this guy right here. That was Ingtar in season 1. They're trying to say that it wasn't.
Yep.
Who's trying to say that?
A person.
Well, when they say that Ingtar was stabbed by Fane, they're denying that this is Ingtar.
Well, he was attacked by the Fades.
He was one of the dead guys on the broken throne that they dug out.
Yes.
Yeah.
We see him stop breathing, along with Uno being dead.
Right. So they're all saying that even though it's listed everywhere as him being Ingtar, they're saying that wasn't him.
I think it was sort of the pen had it on her video where his eyes do that glass stare, you know, that they do when people die.
Yeah, he's dead.
Close their eyes.
Yep. So, but they're trying to say no. That wasn't Ingtar. That wasn't Ingtar. It's like, well, everything has him listed as Ingtar. The show calls him. The show calls him Ingtar. You're not very late, Jason. We're just cruising along. Welcome. Oh, and then one of the best scenes for Rand in The Great Hunt is too distracting. Judkins suggests that the Dark Friend reveal may still happen in the future, and praises Greg Chillin's portrayal of Ingtar, even though he was barely on the screen at all.
You know, if they made him an important character this season, it wouldn't have taken away from the main characters because he would have been effectively one of the main characters for this season. But they had to give that time to Landry.
He should have been one. Exactly. That's exactly right. He should have been one of the main characters of the season, and Moraine should have been removed. That's the problem, right? That's it exactly, right? So, oh my goodness. So yeah, we don't need to go through all of that, but I wanted to like what is it?
So the only thing dumber than not having him be a Dark Friend in season 2 would be to find out he was the Dark Friend later. So probably they will do that.
So, well, yeah, because
have you seen the article that said that the season finale was so great because it hit the book arcs of Perrin killing Bornholt?
What?
Say that again.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's an article that specifically states that it's great because just like in the books, Perrin kills Bornholt.
He doesn't. What?
These people don't know how to read.
I was also told that the Ashamiel and Rand fight was just like the books because in book 3, Rand stabs Ashamiel and Ashamiel turns to dust. So,
yeah, well, I've seen that one. The one where it's like, oh, it happened just like the book. Well, it's like the people. It's like Nerpoyo was trying to be nice to somebody and said, "Oh man, I would." It's like, what do you mean? They're adapting it. The Horn's in it. The Ishmael's in it. They're in Falme. It's like they're doing fine. It's like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, really? You really are okay with just names and places and things, and that's an adaptation to you guys? It's crazy. I'm gonna have to find that article. Like, I can't believe it. Like, seriously, there's an article out there that says that it's good because he killed Dane or Jeffrem.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Did you? Just now? Or?
Yeah, it's a Screen Rant one. Yeah, just now.
Hold on, let me look at it real quick. Let me bring that one up before we do this one. Great, another Screen Rant article. Fantastic.
It has to be written by AI. All of them do.
Where is it in the actual art? Oh my god, dude! This you found this just to piss me off, didn't you?
Someone else found it.
Jesus Christ Almighty! Okay, so here, let me pull it over here. The article is titled. When did this come? When did this piece of a day ago? Okay, Matt and Perry finally get their book weapons. Ha!
Yes.
His book weapon, though.
Picked up an axe for 2 seconds and threw it on the ground and picked up a shield. How does he get his book weapon? And what? How do you call a dagger on a fucking bedpost his weapon? Sorry, go ahead, Nate. Go.
Oh yeah, it's Let's see. That's the dagger's not his weapon. That's not an Ashendari. That is a makeshift MacGyver mistake. And wrong axe. Period. I don't care what you say. This is Matt's weapon.
Yeah, let me blow you up here.
Okay.
If I can. Oh, I almost just removed you from the freaking thing.
Glaive.
I've been trying to find those versions of the books without the stamp on them.
They're at Barnes and Noble.
I cover them with my with some painter's tape. Because fuck Amazon.
Yep.
Barnes and Noble and used books.
Yeah, I got this off of thriftstore.com, I think. Thrift books.
I don't. How can you say this? Like, it's just this title. How can you say this?
The title is super bad, but like the stuff they go into is even worse.
So is this the setting up? What, the Couladin fight? Is that what we're trying to set up?
No, I think that they are referencing his quarterstaff fight from book 3 and saying it's a future fight.
I need more Fruit Loops. I need comfort Fruit Loops.
So they're gonna challenge Matt to a sparring lesson, and he's gonna stab them with a Shatter Logoth dagger.
Well, at least that kills off Garwin, so people can't be mad at him in the show.
Right?
You're taking a piss, right?
But once you get a little further
right?
into the article, I think it's like the
little.
third or fourth para, it literally does state, in a shocking twist, Perrin used his axe to kill the Lord Captain of the Children of the Light, Jeffrey Bornhold.
Okay,
This happens in the books.
I'm going to get to it. We'll get down to it. So here we go. So the summary: The Wheel of Time season 2. I just spit freaking Fruit Loops all over my floor. God damn it. Sorry. The Wheel of Time season 2 introduces Matt and Perrin's iconic weapons. Press 1 to doubt. Press 1 to doubt. Jesus Christ.
They just say things.
The quarterstaff and the axe. Bedpost and a shield.
The quarterstaff. His famous weapon is a glaive called the Asherandai, or whatever it's pronounced.
And that's why I think lends credence to what I'm saying. Them setting up they think they're setting up the fight because they said quarterstaff and not Ashendari, but these people are obviously idiots. From the novel, setting the stage for future storylines, actually erasing. Like, see, that's the funny thing. Them doing what they did just erased a huge part of Matt's storyline. Like, they erased it by giving it to him.
Whoa, do you think if they're setting up next season, is Matt going to go back to the White Tower?
I don't know where the fuck Matt's going to go.
Where the hell is
go to the waste?
Where the hell is Elaine's brothers going to show up that Matt fights them? Also, you're doing book 4. You're not in tier, so how are you doing book 4's beginning?
They say they're doing book 4.
They're doing book 4 to do the Tanjiko arc, and that is it.
We're gonna have a year time jump this time instead of 6 months. 6 months. The girls will start in Tanjiko, probably with Matt there with them. And Rand will already be in the waste. I'm getting yelled at by wise ones, and Avienda will be like, Perrin, you're so strong. or some shit.
Wait,
I don't
what?
Oh, come join us, Rand, in the male sweat tent where we'll sexually harass you there.
know. Yeah, exactly. The show stays faithful to Robert Jordan's novels and keeps the characters' journeys mostly the same, including mentioning a character that leads to the right opportunity for Matt and Parent. What? What the fuck?
I have no
gobbledygook
idea.
Is this? Perrin's surprise use of his axe to kill Lord Captain.
Wasn't even
and
his
he doesn't
axe.
even know his name. In season 2 was unexpected. Matt's quarterstaff teases an iconic fight scene from the book in the future. With Source has done a great job of sticking close. See, and anybody, okay, hold on, guys. Anybody who leaves a comment in any of these videos that is a show for this show, this line right here, great job of sticking close to the source material, is why why I do this shit. That's why even if 2 people were watching this, I'd be doing this video on some level because of this bullshit comment. If you would stop saying this or never said it to begin with, I probably wouldn't have as much to say. But you keep trying to pass this shit off as the actual storyline. And it's not even fucking close. Not even close. Stop doing it. Oh, God. That's why fans knew this is this is who wrote this shit? Who wrote this shit? Jack Walters. You need to fucking God. Sorry, go ahead,
Does
Chris.
anyone know a program that can detect when an AI wrote a script? And copy this text, copy this text in there and see if it's AI written.
I would like to point out that Yanan's earlier comment about how this will follow the book, mainly follow book 4, is that the only reason they mentioned that this season will cover both books 2 and 3 is so that they could justify Rand's lack of an appearance in the episodes. That was the only thing from the third book that they adapted was Rand's lack of appearing.
Why is Loyal here?
Why does he look so much more jacked than he does in the show?
The paragraph.
You know what? Shave his head, get his poofy ears out. I might buy it. Get rid of that hair, and I might buy it. Just get rid of that hair. I might actually buy. I still think this actor I think a lot of the actors got a raw deal with this because I think this guy could have actually done it, but they didn't know. They don't know Loyal at all.
He does the royal voice in his demeanor.
I liked his voice.
So they said they couldn't do a proper Loyal because of CGI, but why couldn't they do droopy eyebrow hairs or tufts on the ears with
give him his correct ears? They couldn't. They had to give him the freaking afro.
They couldn't do
cut the hair, and he
anything.
actually was close. Just cut the hair.
They went to the trouble of doing his nose, but why his nose and not his ears or eyebrows? Unless that's the actor's actual nose, I don't know.
No, it's not. It's not. The Wheel of Time season 2 finale gives Matt and Perrin their signature weapons. Jesus Christ! Gave Matt and Perrin an opportunity to wield their quarterstaff and axe, thus paying off long-awaited expectations for fans of the source material. However, the conditions under which Matt and Perrin were seen with their weapons were slightly different than what audience may have expected. In a shocking twist, Perrin uses his axe to kill Lord Captain Commander. They don't know his name. They don't know his name is Jeffrem. Oh, wait, yeah, they do. It's right there. Sorry. To kill the Lord Captain Commander of the Children like Jeffrem Bornhold. This happens in the books.
No, he's blamed for that, but
it doesn't. That's the point. It doesn't happen in the. Is this guy Child Bayar? Is that who's writing this fucking article? Some moron that read the books from like across the room. I'm reading the books, guys. I freaking know their character name.
I think people did read the books, but they read the books way back yonder in 1991 when book 2 and 3 came out, right? And so he's remembering all of Bayer's propaganda.
The whole point is Child Buyer gets it wrong.
Well, he doesn't get it wrong. He lies.
Well,
He just straight up lies.
Yes, okay, he lies. He's wrong. You're right. He lies, but you get my point. He tells them the wrong fucking thing because he hates Perrin. This happens in the books. This article sort of just sums up everything we think about everybody involved with this series. But the way it happened, suddenly in the show, was just surprising and unexpected. Even for our audience to miss the significance of the weapon Perrin did it with. No, we didn't miss the significance because you're making up the significance.
It wasn't built up. It's not his
Every
axe.
child, it's not his axe. Every child of the light is walking around with an axe. All of them have axes. He picked up a random axe off the ground and used it. It's not his weapon. It's not it's not even an Easter egg. It's Perrin's character. That's what Perrin does in this show. He picks up shit off the ground and uses it as a weapon. He doesn't have a weapon. He's trapped. Like, even the sword he started with is gone. Where did that go?
I think it got stuck in taken away from him by one of the Shan-Chan.
But you get what I'm saying? It's like even the weapon, even though it was a wrong weapon, the one he started with still disappeared.
You know, the funny thing is, they could have
Their
had...
bows disappeared.
Everything. Mishima disappears.
Horses disappear. Mishima disappears. Shinarans disappear.
They could have had Perrin kill Volda and have Dane see that, but only see the Perrin killing Volda, not Volda attacking him, and you can still set up season 2 and have Dane's father go out heroically against the actual Shan-Chan, but...
Wait, what the fuck?
The issue is they still need Volda.
Well, not if they don't include it.
Oh, I think they're calling his new weapon that shield.
No. They fucked up. Perrin's new weapon also made an appearance in the Wheel of Time. They were just talking about Perrin up here.
Oh, it's supposed to be
season 2 finale. Though he hasn't been given a chance to use it yet, he doesn't quite have a fully developed quarterstaff yet. But the character was seen attaching his daggers to a stick.
Do they think Matt used
so this is supposed to be Matt. This is supposed to be Matt. And then this guy clearly says he attaching his dagger, it's not his dagger, attaching his dagger to a stick.
Hey, how much does he get paid per article? Because I'm pretty sure that my 7-year-old niece could make some money.
Right? For those unfamiliar with the Wheel of Time, the importance of Matt and Perrin's weapon is easily... It's actually pretty important. So the fact that they still haven't made an appearance is troubling. So let's see. So the show certainly draws attention to... No, it doesn't. To the axe and the... No, it doesn't. This bullshit staff, yeah. But it's not really explained why. Oh, Jesus Christ. The novel makes that clear. One of the most iconic scenes in the series. Yeah, oh, you're fucking right. Are they gonna put the... Are you fucking...
That's what he's trying to say.
Be careful. I spit out a whole bunch of stuff on the floor, Ethan. Sorry. I gotta pick it up.
What is that?
It's Fruit Loops. I was annoyed. I almost choked on Fruit Loops. It was this fucking show.
He had a hairball.
Still no CPR.
He just hit me in the chest. Hit me.
Okay, maybe that.
Hit me in the chest and call 911. Let's see. Which shouldn't be too far away since it already happened in the books and it's too late, just like Ingtars Redemption. Sees Matt beating up the characters Gawain and Galad at the same time using his quarterstaff. It's an amazing scene that really displays Matt's combat ability while proving that he's not an innocent as innocent as he might seem. That's not the point of the scene.
Wait. That Matt's not as innocent as he may seem? How is this Matt in this show innocent in any way, shape, or form, considering he's thieving a bracelet off of a chick he's banging in the first episode?
Not just a chick. She's like the 5-letter W word.
My goodness. There's so many like layers of stupidity. Like onions are jealous of the amount of layers in this article.
Matt Matt and Perrin are among the show's most interesting and complex characters. So it would be a shame to ruin their development just to reach this iconic scene faster. The scene happens, you goddamn moron! Like, are you fucking serious? You missed the scene. You missed Ingtars' redemption. It's gone. It's over. You missed it. You fucked it up.
Hey. We aren't talking about Ingtar in this article. This is talking about Matt's fight with Gowan and Galad.
That. I'm talking about the other article that says they're going to.
Did he write the other one?
In the next season.
Wait, you didn't like this? The 5 seconds we got of his contractually obligated screen time of him losing to dice against Min? You didn't like that?
It's just I can't. How is this guy? He's so like this. How is he so wrong? How is he so bad? It's really mind-boggling to get he has this whole article is wrong. The whole thing.
The worst part about this article is that you'll have shills that'll potentially point to it as gospel truth.
So, Dr. Danny, this one's just about how Matt and Perrin both got their signature weapons in season 2. And just, guys, for anybody that just showed up, remember how Perrin killed Jeffrey Bornhold in the books? Remember how Perrin killed Jeffrey just like in the books, the show has Perrin killed Jeffrey Bornhold. It never happened. It never happened. Not even close. But Screen Rant said Perrin killed Jeffrey, so
it's
it
just
happened.
above
Where is
there.
it?
You were one more
Yeah,
right there.
here. Right. Perrin used his axe to kill Lord Captain Commander of the Children like Jeffrey Bornhold. This happens in the books. How are you so bad at your job? It leaves you speechless. How are you so bad at your job? And then to say this bullshit at the end. I mean, putting them together, it would be a shame to ruin their development just to reach the iconic scene faster. They skipped the scene.
Can you put the article in chat? I want to do something real quick.
The article in chat?
In private.
Yeah. Oh, it's wrong one.
I got it. There it is. It's crazy. Just everything is wrong. Ordeath is smarter than that. He's smarter than that. It's an AI. Do we think it's an AI? Is that all? Do we think it's just an AI doing it? But the AI would get it right, wouldn't it? The AI would get it right. It's out there. The AI knows that frickin' Perrin did not kill Jeffrey.
No,
the AI should
the
know.
AI only knows what the AI is taught. So if they weren't given the books to learn from, the AI won't actually know.
So you don't think they decided to do Wheel of Time articles with the AI. They didn't even give it the material to learn. So their articles are accurate. Is that what we're going
It would
with?
probably take too long for it to learn all the books.
Jesus Christ! All I got to learn is 3 books. Oh my God! It's just, man. That might be a video too. I can't believe it. I thought this EW one was bad. I thought the other one was bad about Ingtar. Thank God, guys. We're getting more Leandrin and Lanfear. Are you excited?
Oh my God, it's human text.
How do you know? How can you confirm it?
I just did a AI content detector, and it came out.
Well, the other thing that you can do to know that it's not AI is look for grammar and punctuation errors. AI
Dude,
doesn't
they
make
got the
those.
name wrong.
Well, they got the name wrong. They got the name wrong. Like how'd you like? I don't think that's why I was like, I don't think when they started talking about Matt, he said Perrin. Like I don't think I don't think that I can see how some of these would be, but I don't think that one. I don't know. I just don't know how you get everything wrong. Your whole article. Take the article down. It's all incorrect. All of it. Oh God, Rafe Junkins on building a relationship between Lanfear and Rand and what her fellow Dark Ones.
Dark Ones? Wait, what?
Fellow Dark Ones will bring to the table next season. Her fellow Dark Ones. So hey, that's right. They're all Dark Ones. There isn't one Dark One. They make a giant mecha robot Dark One when they connect fucking penises.
Well, yeah, they can't have one Dark One because that would be controversial, and everyone can be the Dark One.
Is that a slip? Or like is that a slip? Or is that so like this like her fellow Dark Ones? Did he fuck up because they've never referred to any of them as Dark Ones, or is this just an idiotic piece of
No, they referred to in episode 8 to a Dark One. Ishamael and Fane did. But it was brief.
Right, well, they were trying to backtrack that Fane was the Dark One because the show finally figured out that making Ishmael the Dark One was bad. Even though everything in the show points that they wanted Ishmael to be the Dark One. Oh my God. All right, let's see here.
So I'm actually going to have to check out. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I'll still be in.
Yeah, we can talk later or tomorrow or soon about what you DM me, man.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no worries. It's I don't want to rush you. I want this to be like something fun for you, not something you have to worry about.
Yeah, for sure, man. So we'll talk about it. Sounds good.
Take it. Yep. See you then.
Thanks, buddy.
No worries.
Let's see here. We before triumphantly wait, what the fuck? Wheel of Time recently finished one hell of a sophomore season, putting fantasy heroes through the ringer of the Siege Chanchan Empire before triumphantly bringing them back together for the season finale. Blah. Oh my God! No, you did not combine anything. So season 3 will focus on the characters' location for the fourth and fifth. I thought they were just wait 4th and 5th. This is Entertainment Weekly, guys. Is it now 4th? So they're now doing Shadow Rises and Fires of Heaven?
I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
All right, so here I'm gonna say right now, if this is what they're doing, they're gonna do a 4th season.
If they're doing 4th,
hear me out.
You think that they're gonna turn Dumai's Wells into the last battle?
That's going to be. They're going to turn Dumai's Wells into the last battle.
Yep.
Rafe has already said that. Now, of course, it's a lie, but he said that the scene he would most like to get to is Dumai's Wells. So I think now that they were saying it was just for a long time. They were saying it was just going to be Shadow Rising. But I'm wondering if something came down and said, "Well, we got to, this right here." I know
Either
it's just
they
a few words.
up.
And apparently, Nynaeve is having dream visions.
Wait, what? Hold on. So
For the
real
next
quick.
pair.
So I think this right here makes me think if they're actually doing Fires of Heaven with Shadow Rising, we're gonna get a 4th season. It's gonna be Lords of Chaos, and they're gonna make Dumai's Wells the last battle and wrap up the fucking show.
I don't think it will get renewed for a 4th season.
I don't think so either. But this is
It's been
weird.
a month now since the show ended, and there is still no announcement of a fourth season. Season 3 was announced within 24 hours.
Season 1 through 3 were
The only
part of the
thing
original deal.
The only thing I was am basing this on is the fact that they've now just his comments about Demise Wells, and then this right here. This is the first time I've seen that they're saying they're doing Fires of Heaven with Shadow Rising.
That means
everything else they've said has been they're doing the Shadow Rising.
Rand's
Also,
going to be in the desert for an episode.
how and why are they going to be doing anything with the Sea Folk?
Exactly. It's the easiest thing to cut.
Because
just cut
the
it.
only reason they used the Sea Folk in Book 4 was because they were in tier on the ocean, and they had to go west around the
Correct.
coast.
Cut them. It's the easiest thing to cut. But no, they're gonna do the whole Bull of the Winds fucking storyline and Tanchico and fucking the sea folk.
Well,
We're gonna
the
get sea
reason-
folk politics and their bullshit like cultures, and it's just like no.
You can't cut the Wonder Girls stuff. They have to be the main characters. So if anything, we're gonna get
Okay.
cut down versions of Perrin's arc in the Two Rivers, Rand's arc in the Waste.
Right. So, oh my god, can you? All right.
Think
Are
of
we never gonna go to Camelin?
did they
No, we aren't. I don't know why. They were like, we can't do Camelin because we can't build sets, and then we just never go to Camelin.
We're never gonna go to Camelin. They decided to build out the city of Tarvalin instead of the
It was
biggest
the
city
same
in the world.
city. Like they reused the same set. That's how terrible it was.
Maybe for Raven, I don't know. Like the fact that we are going into the waste. We have not been to Camelin at all. And it's like right now, it's like, is it like you're right? Is he gonna be like that? So if they're doing 4 and 5, there's going to be a massive time jump. Rand will already be in the waste. Perrin will already be back in the Two Rivers. Matt will be probably in Tanchico with the girls. And then we'll just kick off the season with them all separated again.
Yeah. I think I mentioned that on our last stream together, is that they're gonna start season 3 at the time.
I don't think Matt's gonna be with the girls.
Well, that was just, I don't think they're going to put him with Rand, and I don't think they're going to put him with parents.
No, I think he will end up being with Rand.
I don't think so
Because
There's
he's
no
on
reason
his
for him to go.
redemption. He's fully redeemed now.
There's no reason for him to be there.
But he can't leave his friend because he's redeemed.
The entire
He's a hero. of the Horn.
Season 2 is him learning not to. If Matt has a character arc, it's him learning to stay with his friends and help them out versus abandoning them.
Wait, what? Speaking to the Wheel of Time also returns to Rivers, Dream Visions. They're talking about the freaking her accepted trial. They're not Dream Visions. They just don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
I think they got Nynaeve and Egwene mixed up.
No. Well, they said they're talking about they just don't know what they're. Again, they didn't explain very well what happens in the freaking arches. They're talking about the arches.
To be fair,
They're
the
talking
books
about-
don't actually explain very well what happens either. It isn't until book 3 when Egwene goes through it and her Tirangriel causes issues.
Also, it just occurred to me, if they were following book 2 and 3, why didn't Egwene and Nynaeve both go through the
And
Tirangriel?
Elaine?
And Elaine.
Because they're not. It's like we've said many
They have-
times. The only reason they mentioned the Dragon Reborn was to cut Rand out as much as possible, which is still crazy because he still got so much screen time in the background. And like
I tell you, so he had like 93 minutes of screen time, and I swear 10 of those minutes are him standing on that tower, cowering behind Egwene.
Probably, yeah, because he did nothing in the final episode again. Like, he didn't do anything. He got stabbed. He laid down. He cheated and killed an honorable blade master, and that's it. And he stared at Egwene a bunch. Ryan, if it was the Hercules show, we'd get better stuff. We'd have more. If it was on that budget, we'd have better scenes. But are you guys all excited? More excited to get more Forsaken bullshit? But most of all,
No, because they don't have an established power structure.
They reveal more about Forsaken and the powerful dark magicians who have been sealed away for thousands of years.
Magicians?
Come in, dark magician! It's Yu-Gi-Oh now.
Ooh, rabbit!
Ishmael has been part of the show since the beginning. He's sold more Subaru since he started than anybody else on the lot. Oh, sorry. Well, season 2 introduced viewers to the beautiful Lanfear. Lanfear's signature specialty of dream walking will get more screen. Oh.
They're going to focus on all the Forsaken again this time and not develop the main characters again.
They're gonna give Gideon some sort of backstory that's sympathetic. At least Theron spurned her as well.
I don't think they will, because they need her to be the antagonist for Nynaeve.
Oh,
We're gonna have
Zoe Nynaeve's character in the Age of Legends spurned her.
We're gonna have Lanfear Mogideon fucking dream fighting over who's in charge of Tar. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It sounds stupid, doesn't it? It's gonna happen.
My thing is,
Mogideon's gonna bomb Mars. Sorry, what?
Do you think they're gonna sex change this Shamael?
Yeah, I do. I 100% think they're gonna do the Arangar thing with Ishmael. I think he's gonna come back as Mordinia.
This show's so damn stupid.
So
did you know that this?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Did you know that they sex changed Hopper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They sex changed the king of Carhian. Like they can't give one kingdom to a guy. It's got to be a queen there too. Like, I mean, come on. Like, give me a fucking break. Like, it's just, come on. So I can't wait for the dream walking fights between Lanfear, who's the good Forsaken, who prays to the light. Yeah. Once they're all out, you get two really fun things. One of each of these characters is an immortal person of incredible power that has 3,000 years of history.
They are not
them.
immortal.
They are in the show.
Ishmael's dead.
Well, the issue is he thinks that they were immortal, but they weren't immortal. They had mortal lives. They could die, and they could age. The only thing is because of their oaths to the Dark One, he can spin them out into new bodies.
Yes. Yep.
Well, and because he gifted them with long life. That's it. Because they're connected. They're not immortal.
Right.
They can
in the show, you have that line from Ishmael where he said to someone else that the Dark Lord gifted Lanfear with immortality.
Yeah, it was just stupid because none of them had immortality.
Correct.
The only reason they lived so long is because they were caught in a stasis where time no longer existed.
Yeah,
because
with 3,000 years of history, how did they? Yeah, most of it they were asleep.
This thing is the whole. What's wrong with the whole show? Okay, hold on. Let me read this. One of each of these characters is a mortal person. Well, I shouldn't. There's a lot of statements. That whole last article. Incredible power that is 3,000 years of history behind him. Hopefully that scene with Mogideon is a real signal to the audience that you may love Ishmael and Lanfear, but also each of them, these people, are totally unique and crazy in their own way. Why are we supposed to love these two?
Well, they're saying that they're such evil, maniacal villains that you just love to hate them. But
I don't think that's what they're saying. I really don't. I think
don't
they
actually
want
think
people
that
like
either.
them.
I saw the weirdest thing on the Wheel of Time show Reddit where they were talking about what they called themselves, and unironically, they started calling themselves like Show Sworn, Shadow Spawn, basically, and it was like, how are they aligning themselves with the evil of the world and
They're evil.
not
Like what?
getting?
I agree. I don't think it's like, oh, they're so evil. You're supposed to be like, wow, that's an interesting villain. I think it's more that you're supposed to like them because Lanfear's quirky and she's,
Hey,
she's no nonsense, and Ishmael is deep and interesting, and he may not, he has different reasons for. He's not really bad. He's just, circumstance. And you're supposed to feel for them and like them. That's what the show, at least that's what I feel the show is trying to do. Chad, I don't know, what do you guys think in chat? Because that's
so one of the things that I always thought with the Forsaken is that and it's a different character, so obviously it would play out differently, but they should have been closer to how Joffrey and like Cersei are villains in Game of Thrones. Like Joffrey specifically.
Oh, absolutely. Joffrey was a little weasel, and I love that guy because he did a great job of being a little weasel. Like, what a great character.
Yeah, they had to. They made Moghedien quirky instead of the like little raging psychopath that she is. She's a coward and all these things. And
wait, what the fuck? Judkin reveals fans will also get a fun Who's a Cylon storyline when episodes return. Are there any Forsaken hiding in the world that we're meeting in season 3?
Oh,
Who's a Cylon? What's a Cylon?
Cylons are from Battlestar Galactica, and it was a question with the remake of the show of they could make human-looking robots, so everyone's
basically what they're saying is they're gonna have Forsaken hiding in different bodies and not reveal that they're Forsaken fucking around with the main characters.
Why wouldn't it just be Dark Friends? 'Cause that's basically what.
Okay. If they're doing that, that is gonna be the Kadir / what's her fat woman's name?
No reason for her to do that. Lanfear and Rand have a relationship. There's no reason for her to hide as a fat fucking merchant. There's no reason for her to do it.
I thought the fat one was Asmodean.
No.
Lan is Ravine now. Yeah, why not? Why not? Fuck it. If you're gonna do it, let's do it. Raven killed Mascom, and now Mascom gets to play Raven too, right? He's now Lord Grebel.
Are they ever going to explain why there were statues and altered to the Forsaken in season 2?
Oh no, that was throwaway.
Like, are they trying to actually?
They're just using those to foreshadow them, but it's.
Hell, Dan, you can hop on if you want. Okay. What's that? Love you too, buddy. Sorry about that.
The only thing I think of when I see all those little shrines to the Forsaken is I picture like Diablo, where in universe on Sanctuary you have the humans that are like worshipping the demons and what have you. And I'm just waiting for some Masana lover to like start murdering children.
Oh my god! In the books, each of them appear as in their own way. Oh my god! So they're gonna do the dragon thing. They're gonna mix them all up. They're not gonna be the characters they're supposed to be. So Raven's not gonna be Lord Grebel. Whoever's an Ilian isn't gonna be an Ilian. They're just gonna mix everybody up, and they're gonna be different people.
Right, and that's a way to sit there and kind of have a little secret thing for the fans to sit there and spooge over.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't some
Samuel.
of the Forsaken based off of the 7 deadly sins?
I don't know. Coming in hot. The drunk Australian.
There he is. The
Go
blobby
hot.
man.
You're good, man. We're almost 2 hours in. If you know,
These
I'm getting.
articles make you madder than the fucking show, mate.
It's so bad, isn't it? It's
unbelievable.
ridiculously bad. It's
Also, the Who's the Cylon story should be like every freaking Dark Friend. It should
Yes!
be. It should have been the question of season 2 for like the party. Who's the Dark Friend?
Who's the Cylon should have been fucking Ingtar, and everybody should have been like, "What? He's a fucking Dark Friend?" But no, we didn't do that.
Way too cool, man.
Yeah. Or it would be like the girls on a mission from the Amirlan to hunt down the Black Aja. Who are the Black Aja?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, mate. Fuck, someone should write a book about that shit. That sounds like
It would be interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah, if they wrote a book about that, wouldn't that be pretty interesting? I mean, I'd love it. You could probably go 14, 15 books if you did something like that, right?
Yeah, you should plan it
You
so
could
it's not
make the
16 or
copies.
become 14.
You know, they become like comic books too because people love them so much. I don't know. I think it'd be a good idea to write about it, but I guess
reckon I'd buy it. Fuck.
I need to know what you think about. How excited, Aldan, were you to see Matt and Perrin get their weapons in season 2?
Oh, I could barely contain myself. I still haven't recovered, mate. To be
Dude,
I know, right? I mean,
well,
fucking have not
I
recovered
wasn't
yet.
going to say it, Aldan, but you need to wipe off your camera lens a little bit there because you can tell how excited you were.
Oh, no, not again. Jesus, hang on, mate.
Wait, why did the room turn blue when you did that?
oh my god, oh my
Probably
god,
some kind of Australian thing, mate. Down under.
oh Jesus.
Shit goes pear-shaped to you.
But you're right. The articles are infuriating, man. Right? It's
What's
just
even worse is they're actually written by humans. You can't
Yes.
just blame it on the stupidity of AI.
Yeah, it's what he said before, right? If fucking robot did it, it would have at least been more accurate, I think, slightly.
Well,
Oh my
they
God.
have been
And-
trained to be like robots. They just fucking spout out whatever they're given.
Yeah, it's
okay.
bad. Should be
And
embarrassing.
hold on. And so it's really fun thing to unravel in the show because they're almost like representatives of these different versions of evil. Mogideon's fun because she is not driven by love in any way that Lanfear and Ishmael are. And she is much more dangerous character because of that.
What the fuck?
Okay. The issue with
Ishmael
that
is
is
driven by love?
there was
Yeah.
Lanfear?
two
Love all the
Forsaken. Two
boys.
Forsaken were driven by like love or lust, and that was Ravi and Grendel.
Well, Grendel just like
Grando, yeah, lost.
passion and lust more than love.
Well,
Lanfear's
that's why I said
batshit
love
crazy.
and lust.
Lanfear is batshit crazy in love with the dead man. She's not in love with Rand. She's not in love with Ishmael. She's
her
in love
thing
with
was
the
also
dead
she
person.
isn't. She doesn't love
She
anyone.
loves the
She loves
power.
power.
Loves
Yes,
the power.
he loves-
Yeah, that's right.
Influence that comes with power.
They took away her being the one to do the bowl.
Yeah.
To make it so that she was she only
Yeah.
became Forsaken because she got dumped by Luce Theron.
Guys, she will turn to the light by the end.
Yes. Yeah.
Lanfear will
There's
be
your
a good-
Ingtar redemption story.
I mean, they're probably going to do it
And
with
they
several
also
people.
call them all 13 Forsaken, but there's only what is it, 8?
Last time all 13 Forsaken were alive in the world. The dragon was in the Lucerne, blah blah blah. That was thousands of years ago. But what happened back then is still a driving force about what they do and what they want. We don't know what they do or we have no idea what their motivations are at all.
So they haven't established.
well,
the
we
doctrine.
We do a little bit, right? We know that Lanfear motivation is to turn Rand into a sex slave or Luce Theron. What she thinks
True.
of Luce Theron.
Well, it's Rand. It's not Luce Theron. It's
Sex
Rand.
dungeon thing.
Yeah.
Also, they don't call him Luz Theron. They call him Luz, which is dumb because isn't his first name literally Luz Theron?
Yes, it's Luce Theron.
We know Ishi's motivations, mate. His motivations are all my old mates from back in the other age. I'm gonna try and get them in the sack and do a little bit of fucking.
When you get a
That's his
throuple,
motivations. We know that. That's right. He's trying to set it up. So he's trying to set up his own harem. You can't blame him.
Oh, so wait. So is this wait. Both Ishmael and Lanfear get another shot with this person that they were very close and ended up becoming mortal enemies of So with Lanfear, it's like, is she trying to recapture love with this man she loved 3,000 years ago? Is she starting to fall for Rand?
Why she mounts him at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
I
love how the ad has.
I need to pick it up. I spit Fruit Loops everywhere.
No, not that. I mean in the outdoor freezer.
What's in the outdoor freezer?
There's like some.
They
What?
said
There's some like Gordon Ramsay things or some whatever.
I just love how he's trying to retcon Luce Theron's name.
Oh, it must be
He's
something
trying to
Poppy got.
lose.
Sorry. That's your Easton update. He's looking for food and he's on the
It's
march.
sort of like
Sorry.
how they call Ishamael
he's the young
Ishi.
man.
Do they call him Ishi in the show?
Yes.
Yeah, they did. They did.
When did
Fuck,
they do
I
that?
When I want to make
Episode
fun of him.
8.
Has anybody found a face palm yet, by the way? I need a face palm image. I got a good
Oh,
Rand
we had
one.
a face palm.
Daniel
one.
Green's. Daniel Green face palm.
Oh, yeah, I guess that was Daniel Green's.
Oh, yeah, dude, just use Daniel Green face palm. I could do that, yeah. But 7 out of
watch
10.
his rant?
7 out of 10, though. It's crap, but 7 out of 10, Aldan.
Did you watch his thing, but did you watch the rant video?
Was it really a rant?
No, it wasn't a fucking rant. It was
Does he call it a rant?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's called a ranting. It's like ranting something.
We already went over this, but his entire rant was this: 8 episodes isn't enough. We need 12, and then he repeated that like 10 times.
Bullshit.
Should I go make a comment and say, hey, if you want to see a rant, come on over to my channel?
I already did that.
Okay. Well, they don't care. They don't want to see a rant. They want them to be all fluffy, but
See,
whatever.
Aldan pulls out his best Crocodile Dundee. He's like, "That's not a rant. This is a rant."
That's right, mate.
If you want a rant, you have to look up Wheel of Time Made Me a Villain.
Wheel of Time what?
Oh, I've seen that pop up on my feed.
It's actually pretty good. It's
don't
by
like
a
my
girl
rant,
called
man?
Altiari or whatever, and
she's
she just
great.
lays into it.
I fucking love her, man.
You don't like my
She's
rants.
amazing.
Okay. That's cool.
Okay, I'll go put that in my.
I don't
watch
like
list.
what?
I can't believe you don't like my rants, man. It's okay.
What?
I'm dying inside, but it's okay.
We all know about your rants.
That is so. I'm just being a dick. That is so interesting and complicated, and that's a relationship that can sustain a lot of seasons. There we go, seasons again. I'm telling you, we're going 4.
Is this Rafe?
This is Rafe.
Oh fuck!
I am telling you, we are going to go 4. He is going for
Yeah.
Dumais Wells.
I agree. He said that from day one, didn't
Yeah.
he, Prof? Like, he
That's
said
well.
that.
That's why.
Well, he said,
Jacked off to Dumais Wells when I was a little boy. It was
especially
amazing.
since now they've come out and said
Oh
they're
my God.
covering. Now that they've come out and said that they're doing book 4 and 5 now for season 3, I think they're going to push for season 4 to get Dumais Wells, and they're going to call it. You're going to call it. They're going to call Dumais Wells the last battle and end the series at season 4.
So they're
The
gonna
time
you're
made
right,
me a
they're gonna
villain's thumbnail is it's Murray giving Ishi head.
There you go. That's all you can say. No, that is so interesting and complicated. But both of them, perspective, are fucked up and unique in a way that is very cool for the show. We get to explore something that you don't get to explore very often. I don't know what you're.
That's because it wasn't written. You don't explore it because he didn't fucking write it, you dickhead. Fuck.
The unexpected romance blossoming between Lanfear and Rand, even as
also,
Moraine.
was Rand her protege?
No, right? Why?
Always. What did you not read that? Fuck. You got to read between the lines, mate. Fuck.
Stay far away from the Daughter of the Night. They don't. Do they even call her the Daughter of the Night in this?
I think they named the episode.
They say it out when they're reading the old tongue and modern, but
didn't they name that episode where she revealed herself with a like tantric bullshit? They call it.
They did it in episode 4 when the warders were going over the poem thingy or whatever of lands. And then they had Lan just not know she was Lanfear, even though Lanfear is literally the old tongue for Daughter of the Night.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's Luffy. Is that on your screen? Is that there? Oh,
It's an ad for a much better show.
That is.
Dude, I watched that. I watched the anime now. They nailed that. I watched all the anime. I loved it. And
It's a much better show.
You watched all 1,000 episodes?
No, just that first 1,000 or whatever the whatever.
Wait, well, was what?
There
Okay.
is 1,000
What's on
episodes.
Netflix? Or what's
Was
on Netflix?
one of the most fun elements of season 2. Junkins said he and the rest of the Wheel of Time team worked hard to get their relationship right.
Oh, they failed. Good on them.
They
Well done.
failed horribly.
Congratulations.
In the books, I don't know if you ever believe Rand is going to be
That's
with
because
Lanfear.
you aren't supposed to believe it. Rand is adamant that he doesn't like her.
That's right. You know, he's not
really
about it at all.
He's really attracted to her, but every time she's
compulsing him.
She doesn't like.
She isn't compulsing him.
There are times where yes, she is. There are times whenever she's close to him, he feels like he could fall in love with her, and he resists it. He's being compulsed.
Or maybe it's just the pair of the pussy, right? And she's just
Well, there could be that too, but I always
thought as power of the pussy, but
I always took it because the moment she's gone, his feelings for Celine completely change, and then she shows up again, and he's intoxicated with her, and he can't. He does everything he can to help her out and do what she says, and you can feel you can just the way he feels completely changes. So for me, it was always that she was like compulsing him to try and to manipulate him.
Speaking from my own experiences as a wayward teenager, when there was a pretty girl in the room, my demeanor did change. You know, I was not.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying how I read it because it was a complete sort of, and he didn't realize it. Like there's a few scenes in the book where she shows up, and he doesn't even understand why he feels so strongly about her immediately.
I agree with that interpretation into the later books when when Lanfear, we get a POV from her basically saying compulsion is a distasteful way to get someone to do what you want. It's always better to just manipulate them into thinking it's them, because the compulsion always leaves a mark that they can turn against.
Plus, she would have loved to do it on her own, but she wouldn't have been like, I'm going to force this shit. She wouldn't have wanted him to come to her. Obviously,
and I always saw part of the reason as him in her away time, kind of, letting her be or forgetting about her. Is her pushing for the power stuff was leaving a bad taste in his mouth.
Well, the funny part is the whole reason he doesn't trust her is because he thinks she's an Aes Sedai in disguise, and she keeps saying she isn't.
But then she keeps pushing for the horn. He gets annoyed. Then she goes away, and then she comes back, and then all of a sudden he's infatuated again. Now I get what you're saying about pretty girls and all that, but I don't know. I'm not saying that. Well, I think I think he was like fucking with her. I'm not saying full on like compose. Like I think she was like.
He just wants to fuck her.
But I mean, whatever. I mean, it could go either way. I'm not like that's not a hill I'm going to die on. She's she's an 11 out of 10. I and Rand is he's young full of hormones. I could go either way, right? I'm not saying it's not a hill I'm going to die on. I just
the next
always
paragraph
when I read it,
gets so bad.
Sort of being compulsed a little bit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well,
you might be right.
In reading The Shadow Rising, though, when Lanfear comes into the picture in the right before the fight, he doesn't respond in that same way to her though. It's like he's moved on at that point. So I don't know if she really was trying to compulse him beforehand.
Isn't that? I think Nath. I think you're right because I just read it, but I think that his interactions with Elaine in Shadow Rising happened before that too, don't they? Like he starts to sort of like.
Well, they're full on a couple in the Shadow Rising at that point. They've been.
Yeah. She's teaching him how to be a fucking dude, and she's
they're busy snogging in the
hallway.
Catching up in between hallways. That's right.
Okay, so let's see here. But we felt like that for that character to work in the visual medium of television, you need
everything after that fact you can write off. That's the rest of it's bullshit.
Yep. You needed to be able to believe that there's some chance that those two could end up together. So one of the things we did right up front was in the casting process, we did chemistry reads with Joshua and potential Lanfears because we were like, you have to feel there's something. So why wouldn't you get a super hot fucking 25-year-old? Like you're telling me you couldn't find a 25-year-old super hot black-haired woman that could act that had chemistry with Joshua?
There's one down the road at the moment. There's one down the milk bar right here in Australia. I'll get it for you. 5 minutes.
Okay, so
and here's the thing, though, too, is never once in the book did I think or want them to get together. It wasn't the purpose of Celine's character for you to, as the reader, to think that they were going to join together. She was another character in the path of everything that we're going through on the journey, not the emotional journey, but the journey. Yeah. So why is it important to sit there and create a connection that was only one-sided in the book?
Yeah, because he's not telling the same story. That's why. He's not telling Rant's story.
You guys failed. They don't have any chemistry.
And I'll disagree on that. I reckon that the one thing that is I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it, but they do. But Rand and
if you scroll back up to the scene that they have just above this, in that scene there where this is taken from, they did not have chemistry.
No, not that one. Later on, they worked it, I reckon. By the end.
I don't know, man.
There may be a few scenes in there,
but there were scenes where
I'm not saying I will like it. It's still fucking shit, but I reckon they worked that. Those two actors,
I mean, you're telling me
from her perspective, she's a good actress, mate.
She's a fine actress. Yeah. I'm just saying you're telling me you did a casting call to get chemistry with him, and you found somebody 20 years older than him was the best chemistry.
I don't believe it from his perspective.
I don't believe it for a second. I believe he wanted her to be Lanfear. I believe he wanted her to be Lanfear, and that's it. And they chose her. That's what I believe.
So, worst part for me is my favorite scene between Lanfear and Rand is at the beginning of book 4, where he for the first time he really takes on Lutheran, and he scolds her for lying about their relationship. And it scares the shit out of Lanfear.
When they're both on the wall, sort of thing, and they're having that conversation, they're both like fucking. Yeah, you're right, Chris. That's fucking rad. That is a rad scene that they will not do.
But they can't do it now because they're in a relationship and they're intimate.
He's Lanfear's gonna be his side piece, like his evil. I shouldn't be sleeping with you, but I just can't quit you.
That's right.
Which means they
back Mars.
Oh my god, they're going to justify what Lanfear does.
They're going to fucking tar. That's what it's going to be.
They're going to justify Lanfear's rampage at the end of book 5.
Look, Rand's goodness is going to rub off on her because she already invoked the light's name. So they're going to keep fucking, and his dragon semen is going to keep turning her gooder and gooder every time they meet and tar to fuck behind Elaine and Egwene and whoever else he's shacking up was back. Every time he spooges in her face or mouth or freaking cunt, she's going to get a little bit better.
Here's the more spooging in the face.
I just... You've highlighted this next para, and I think that it's like the worst thing here is because he's doing what he's been doing the entire time. He's pulling end game realizations, and putting them where the journey is supposed to be.
Junkins, we just tried to humanize her in every way we could because a lot of her stuff in the books is a little bit more straight down the middle evil early on. By the end of the book series, you really come to understand who she is as a woman, which makes her lovable even when she's doing horrible things. We tried to bring that to put the season 2.
Oh, go! No,
no. Like when you find out how she's been punished,
as a woman, they fucking did not.
Like the only way she's empathizable with is that the way the Dark One punishes once she gets resurrected.
Look, Lanfear gets rejected. She goes full psycho, and then she, spoilers, dies.
Best ex-girlfriend trope ever, man.
She goes bonkers, and Moraine fucking has to take care of her. And then
everyone's got that crazy ex-girlfriend who turns up with a hammer and tries to fucking smash your car windows in. Like, everyone's got that bitch in their life.
Absolutely.
That's her, but with magic.
Right, absolutely. But no, she's lovable. She's lovable. Lovable, man.
She's not lovable. She's fucking crazy.
She's a little rapscallion. She's a handful, that Lanfear.
And that's the thing. Like, it doesn't make her lovable in the books. In the books, every time Lanfear was on the page, for the most part, I was like, okay, I'm in on this scene. just because I like Lanfear as a Forsaken. I do like her, but I don't think she's lovable. I don't have this affinity for her because she's fucking evil.
I always thought she was reprehensible, but like you could understand where she's coming from in her reprehensibility.
Right, because she was a well-constructed character.
I didn't think she was like, I could understand where she came from. I thought she was like hot, crazy, like 10 out of 10 on the scale.
I always took her as a hot, crazy bitch that was infatuated with this guy and couldn't let it go.
That's what I mean by understanding where she came from.
Oh, as in like.
Oh, okay. You could understand she was crazy. Okay, yeah, you understood she was motivated.
Which I don't think a lot of these people do. I don't, and part of that is I think you need to be able to put yourself into the character's shoes, understand what the character is going through, so you can then envision what they've gone through. And I don't think a lot of people do that.
Crazy ex-girlfriend motherfucker with like magic and stuff. So it's stupid on its face.
You're totally right about the articles, man. Like they just like they're so like I wasn't sure I was gonna pop on, but they kept linking some of these articles like the
Who wrote this one?
What's that?
Who wrote this one? This article?
That was Entertainment Weekly. I can get the author, but
I think her name was Courtney or something like that.
Let me get it here.
Are they special? Who's in? Are they famous or some shit?
I don't think so. I doubt anybody writing for this. Christian Holub, another white knight.
I knew it started with a C.
Another white knight. What else has he written? Will Smith posted
every time you're on stream, Nathan, that fucking beard inspires me to more beardly goodness. One day, I'm gonna have a beard like yours, mate. One day,
dude,
come on here and have a beard out of here. It's gonna be amazing.
Dude, grow it out till next season, and hopefully that'll inspire your team to an undefeated record.
I will, but let's not talk about that. I still fucking jeez.
I will not run my nose that long.
Can't believe they lost that game.
I keep mine trimmed nice and
so
short.
Real quick here before we wrap up. So they did announce. I'm sure you guys saw this. So they announced the title of the first episode is called Race to the Shadow.
Okay. Wait.
Is that a chapter?
I'm sorry, to race the shadow.
I think I also saw something that
that's a chapter
one
title.
of the writers is writing 3 of the episodes.
So that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to
Which
highlight.
one?
So episode is written by Justine Gilmer. Okay.
Which one? Well, what did she write? Some in season. I'm not going to.
She has
some
not
of the writing.
Here, hold on. Don't ruin my thing here. Okay. I'm gonna provide here.
Episodes 1 and 2 will be directed.
All right. So here we go. All right. So. Jesus Christ.
Shit.
All right. So let's see here. Oh boy. Oh, you guys are gonna love this.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna love this.
Already. I'm certain.
So she's the one who wrote all of the Aes Sedai shit in the first season.
Yep.
The
Oh
sex
God.
scene. So we're gonna get some more lesbians.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas!
So
she also wrote episode 7, which had the lesbian flashback of Suan and.
I don't mind that. I'm all for lesbian scenes. Like, bring them on, but just don't make them up, right? Like,
so here you go. She wrote 2 episodes for Halo.
How does it have a 7.2?
Why would you employ anyone from that fucking bullshit?
Halo is rated better than Wheel of Time, guys.
That's an indictment. Did you watch
Halo? That is
Halo?
an indictment. No, I didn't because I heard it was so terrible.
I watched the 100.
I watched it
until the last season. It was pretty decent.
I watched the Halo shit. That was a fucking that was more of an
I don't know.
It was on the level.
The
abomination factor was on the same sort of level. Like the amount of bullshit destruction that they did to Master Chief.
Unbelievable stuff.
Back up. On that video.
She's written for this show. This is the person I want writing my Wheel of Time show.
Back up
let's
at the
see. What am I backing up to?
The beginning of that trailer. of the deep.
Maybe she'll be good.
The dad has the loyal nose.
He sort of does. He sort of does. You're right. I like it. I like it. So, but Mako mermaids. Nice.
That's the top of
Home
shark.
and away.
I think I watched the first
I'm gonna make you a
season
top
of
shot.
that.
So those are her credits. So much high fantasy.
So,
The 100 is sort of sci-fi fantasy, at least in like the latter episodes.
I don't hate the 100, but
I heard the
Halo
100's
should be-
okay.
The 100 for like the first 3 seasons is good. Season 4 is all right. Season 5 is shit.
So
Dude.
she wrote season 3. It looks like. Wait, executive. Oh wait, story editor. Story editor. These are all fake credits. She's just an editor. Look at this
She
shit.
didn't write it. She
Maybe
just
she
went
She didn't
over
write
it.
any of it.
Maybe
She wrote one of them.
She wrote episode 12. She didn't write. Why did she? How did she? Wait a second.
Check the later
they
seasons.
make it up. They bullshit. They just
That's
wanna
all.
make
That's
it up.
all she did. She only did the 18
Well,
episodes, dude.
Steve, it's
Oh,
like
she's
you
got
working in
season
a
4
servo.
and 5 as well. You can click
It's-
on those.
It's like
She-
you working in a servo, Steve, and saying, "I
So
am."
she
some kind of,
wrote in the bad
petroleum technician."
seasons.
Yeah, she wrote 2
Yeah.
episodes for the bad seasons.
That doesn't bode well.
Did she actually write these? Yeah. So she wrote 8. She wrote. Was that the finale of
Yes.
Halo? How was that?
Oh, don't get that fucking get it off.
Well, it's a good thing.
I have expunged that from my memory. Don't bring it back.
I've never even heard of the survivors, so
I don't know. I'm just now I have to know if she actually. So she actually did write that. So she wrote the cartoon. Good for her. She wrote one episode of Into the Badlands.
is Into the Badlands that Netflix show?
I haven't
Post-apocalyptic future.
Yeah, I
haven't
think it
watched
is.
man, I don't know.
It's this one.
Oh yeah,
I never
Which one's
watched it.
good? Sweet.
I
never
watched
watched it.
3 seasons of it. It wasn't terrible. It was fun.
Steve, in the top right-hand corner, is that a Fades Lives Matter?
It is indeed a Fade
Yeah.
Lives Matter. It is, yes, yes. I also have I also have the acronym. What is it?
NFM.
NFMNB. Never forget the Neverborn.
I hope
So,
you're fucking putting a paint on those motherfuckers, mate. Those things.
Oh man. So yeah. So this is the person writing the first episode of.
She's got a lot of teen drama.
So wait,
stuff.
what? So she wrote
she
Deus de Mar. So she wrote episode 7, guys.
Fuck.
That had nothing to do with
Oh,
ASMR.
The utter misandry.
Yeah. It is misandry. I've been talking to my daughter about this, like showing her like what misandry looks like and like comparing it to like what it should have been, right? And like that this is how it kind of works. It is fucking misandry. What you said, aren't correct.
Is to race the shadow is what is it?
Is specifically because of the scene where Swan says it would have been better if you were a girl, and then it immediately cuts to Egwene setting off a nuke.
Yeah, that's part of it. There's more than that too. If you go through the lot of it, it's the way that it's the choices that they make that makes it misandry. The choices.
Well, and the way that Maureen treats Lan the entire season,
yeah, man,
and then
it's
fucking
celebrated.
manipulates him out
So-
the end by saying, "Oh, well, you were always the better." Fuck you, bitch.
So Sue,
Yeah, and
so Sue, yes, to race the shadow is a Dragon Reborn chapter title for your
It's
Shadow
running
Rising
over-
for your Shadow Rising TV show. You're using a Dragon Reborn title, and yes, that's the scene with Matt where Matt's delivering the letter to Morgaze.
They're not going to do
over
that.
here.
Do we think
He
they're going to do
overhears
that?
the conversation, and then he goes in. He's gonna tell Morgaze, and then he sees and
Dude,
hears Robin.
oh my god, hold on. I fucking figured it out. All right, you guys ready to go on a journey?
Sure.
Yes, but I was born. Hang on, I've ran out of wine, Steve. I'll go get another slab. Hang on.
Okay, I'll wait till you're back to because we're gonna go on a journey. I figured it out. It just popped into my freaking head because of this chapter title. Okay, so when Aldan's back, you're okay. You're good. All right. So we're gonna go on a journey, chat. I want you to tell me. I want to give me ones in the chat if you think I'm right, twos if you think I'm wrong when I'm done.
Why not just do
Matt? Okay, we're all wondering what Matt's going to do. Okay, Matt's story. Okay, so just putting a few things together that we've just seen. Elaine, it's going to start with Matt and Camelin, who has been sent there by Elaine to give her mother a note for some odd reason. They're going to give Matt the note to give to Morghese. Galad and Gawain are going to confront him. They're going to have the bow staff fight. He is going to outmatch them, which then gives him the audience with Morghese. He is then going to give the note to Morghese, and then Morghese is going to go, "Oh, this is no good. Are you a citizen of Andor? I need you to go give my daughter this letter and tell her she needs to return to Camelin immediately." And she is going to send Matt to Tanchico after the girls.
Okay, I think you're giving them too much credit. We have to look at the writer of the episode, and the reason they're calling it the Race to Shadow is because they're going to do a flashback scene to right after the prophecy from 207, and they're going to have Moraine leaving the tower, and it's going to be some goodbye between
you could
her
be
and
right.
Sawan.
I'm just putting together some of the stuff we haven't been to Camelin yet. We don't know what Matt's gonna do. We're
not going to Camelin.
They keep trying to. Well, they can just make it a room, right? I mean, we're not going to see the city, but they keep alluding to the. We got the slip about the boat. Well, that article also was full of shit. They got everything wrong, so I don't think we can really refer to that. But I think it's just stupid enough that it could work. Plus, that leaves Matt away from Rand, so Matt and Rand can't have any development either.
If they did that though, it would not be. It would be bad, but it wouldn't be terrible.
At least it gets Matt back on story, sort of.
It's just I don't think they're going to
they're not going for that though. It's stupid enough, but it's too smart for them.
You want to know what's the problem with Matt right now? You can't get him back on track at all. So even if you did that and put him in Tanchico, well, that means you've skipped all the Roydian for him.
Yeah,
right. If you send him to Roydian, then you've skipped everything for him in the other two books.
Well, what does he have to do in Roydian?
So that's what we think.
Right. He's got nothing to do in Roydian. That's what I said. That's why I don't think he's going to the waste.
That the title is a red herring, and it's going to be co-opted by Moraine leaving the tower. So because they're going to do the flashback. You remember how the some of the Aes Sedai get killed by Black Aja? They're going to have Moraine, a swan, talking about that, and then she's going to be leaving the tower to race the shadow to find
him. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking way too much into it because we all know that the titles of the freaking episodes mean jack shit.
I don't mean shit.
Right.
They don't mean anything. They named episode 5 where Stepan kills himself, blood calls blood, because there's blood on the ground.
And then they stuck the fate on the door in this fucking season.
Yeah. So even though that would all make sense, they just pick chapters out of the books and put them on the title.
They literally just make it fucking shit up, man. They literally just like whatever some fucking idiot thinks is cool.
I think
I'm gonna do that.
Wasn't Damani episode 6 of season 2?
Yes.
Isn't that the name of the chapter though that they pull that section from?
Yeah, that's okay. That's fair.
I think that is the most accurate.
It's got to be the only one though.
Yeah,
it's got to be the only one.
That's fair, They should do that all the fucking time. What a great idea! Oh,
I will say though, Steve, I will give you kudos for on the fly writing something that would at least have some coherency to it in a storyline for the show. That's why it won't happen.
I still don't get how and why they're going to be on a sea folk ship.
Why?
Because sea folk bitches are the best, mate. Don't you know?
Oh God, can you believe? So guys, can you believe in one season of television they're going to try and do tow and sea folk bullshit and Aes Sedai politics? Oh my God!
It's gonna. It is literally. Steve, listen. It is a feminist's wet dream. like flat out.
I just realized instead of Elaine being the one who learns to channel large flows, thanks to the sea folk, it's going to be Nynaeve because she can only channel lots of power at once. And although I said I use very little power, so her training is going to be with the sea folks, so she can use all of her power.
Oh,
at
that's
big
how they're gonna
things.
break her bond.
They broke her bond in episode 6 and then
broke
gave
it.
it back to her.
Yeah, they just fucking do whatever they want. Nynaeve will just be like a plot device that just slots in whenever it's convenient to either be awesome or be shit.
Do you
That's what
think
she
they
is now.
will make Nynaeve be seasick?
No, they'll make Elaine be seasick.
Yeah, I don't know, Chris. I don't know.
Who
Dude, do you
knows?
think-
We can predict it.
Just make
They'll
Nynaeve
remove the
awesome
seasickness.
when it suits the plot. Mate.
I'm curious. Do you think this is gonna be Raven?
Just look. Is that still loading for everyone else, or is that because Australian internet sucks balls? Oh, yeah,
It took a
maybe.
minute.
He
Although
could
he look-
pull off a Ravine.
He looks short. Steve, you sure that's not fucking Samael?
No. I mean, I just think he'd make a better Ravian than Samuel. Samuel's blonde.
They apparently are casting a dwarf as Samael. And
Oh,
he
that'll
doesn't
be
look
wait,
dwarf.
what?
That would be so good.
Wait,
That would be so good.
what?
That would be
What
so
did I
good,
just
Nan.
hear?
Please
Are
tell me
you
that's
fucking kidding me? Wait, where?
Remember, they
No,
already
no,
introduced
You can't
dwarves
just say,
into the
you can't
into
just
the
say
world.
Samael is going to be the destroyer of fucking hope. Is a midget? No, fuck you.
Yeah,
This has been on the rumor
Where did you
mill
hear
since
this?
season 1, because
how
his statue is in season
gotta-
1 in the room. Stefan's room is a dwarf in comparison to the others, and then in the runes where they stop, his statue is shorter. So there's been rumors now for like 2 years that they're actually going to be casting him as a dwarf. And in season 2, they introduced dwarves as being part of the world and universe because that short dwarf brown.
See, he destroyed hope. You're fucking right. Please be Peter Dinklage. I can't. No, Peter Dinklage is going to come out and say horrible things, so they change their mind because he wants to be the only dwarf working in Hollywood.
Because
Not
remember,
counting anyone you-
they've been calling Ishamael Ishi. They've been calling Luz Theron Luz, which are things that Showsworn use on Twitter, and they also
fan.
like to reference him as
fan.
a dwarf, and so it'll be more Twitter fan service.
What's that?
Wait,
These
well,
are just two people that got cast. I don't know. They're probably just
what?
random Aes Sedai 1 and 2 or Sea Folk.
they could make
That's a sea folk. I don't know who the white girl's supposed to be.
Yeah, just
that
random Aes
that
Sedai.
could pull off more gays.
No, she ain't pretty enough.
Nah, that's
And she's blonde. And she's
She ain't
blonde.
old enough. Morgaze is going to be
Well,
an old biddy.
I will say,
Yeah, yeah.
Those
I
are
don't
two
even
of the
think
more
they can-
attractive women on the cast.
I don't
Yeah,
think there's
she-
gonna be.
yeah.
I don't think there's gonna be more gays. I don't.
No,
I don't know, man. Right?
Cameron's
I think
gone.
that they'll kill her like off screen or some shit. They'll mention her, whatever, and then Elaine will have to.
Like
come
they're gonna
back and
do everything they can, right? Elida, like they'll have everything involving Caitlyn is gonna be like secondhand knowledge being spoken
that
about
will
in
re-
Tarvalin.
They'll
Yeah, they will reduce Camelin as much as they can, and there's a reason for that. Because
they will give they will give the love interest for Ravine to Moron's sister, just so she could have more screen time.
That's possible, and she's a good actress. To be fair, like
Hey,
they should have made
well,
her.
if they
more
were gonna do that, though, they should have done what I kind of thought of as a scenario where they combined Andor and Kyrian as one nation.
yeah, that old I could have been on board. Potentially, I could have been on board with that. You know,
But then
yeah, that
the
would've been a
IU
good
war couldn't
like-
happen properly.
No, it could happen because we're combining
Could
them as
happen.
one nation.
You just have to change the law, but they've done that already, so fucking who cares, right?
True.
What is
It would have also cut down on locations, and if we know Endgame, they're already combining Endgame, right? Book 13. whatever.
No.
Well, they've been doing it for everything
No,
else.
no,
That's
no,
why
no,
I say
I'm
they
reading
could have.
something else.
Oh,
You're not. It's not on screen if you want to show
Hang on,
it.
Steve. We'll drink up, everyone. Have a drink in preparation for Steve's heart to break. Run, nice. Oh, let's go. Ready?
Oh, are you reading the one where they do Ravi and they'll be merging him with Gareth?
I got
Bale?
that ding.
No,
Nice.
it's not an
It's
art.
amazing.
That was a good ding, man. No, it's
Wait,
not. It's not
wait,
that.
what?
I went down this rabbit hole over here
Darth
because sometimes they
Min
have good stuff.
and
I was
Robin's
reading.
Woman.
So this is all the stuff about like we're supposed to give a fuck that Warren that,
Oh,
that
yeah,
Marin
they cast-
Alvear got recast. Who fucking cares? Like who cares?
Hey, listen. My number one prediction on the so when we do the bingo cards for next season, Steve.
Yeah.
All right. The women's circle running the guerrilla warfare campaign out of the fucking bush instead of Tam and Abel, right? So I'm just putting dibs on that right now.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. Women's circle
they'll
leading the.
amp up-
Yeah, women's circle
they'll
leading
amp
the
up-
Two Rivers defense, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But they'll amp up the women's circle, bring this guerrilla warfare, fucking shooting arrows from the bush, and it'll be amazing. It'll be so great. It didn't happen.
Fuck
but
yeah.
it'll be great.
Because
Hey,
the women's
they've
circle
already
were the
foreshadowed
only ones
that, though.
defending the women's
I mean, do
circle
you know
were the
when
only
they
ones
foreshadowed it?
defending Emmons Field in the Trolloc raid.
Yeah, that's
So
what I mean.
yeah,
They
That's
foreshadowed it in the first episode of the series, but they also foreshadowed it in Nynaeve's accepted test, where her mother
Yes, they
is the one pulling the longbow back. Which
That's correct.
don't
That's
correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that something that most women can't actually do?
No, you can't pull it.
Most
Pulling-
men
pulling
can't
a
do
two-rivers
it.
longbow. Most men, exactly.
Most men can't. Like people pick up a Two Rivers longbow and they go, "How the fuck do you shoot this?"
That's right.
They
Unless you're
can't
from the
do
Two
it.
What
Rivers,
is the
you can't.
draw on a longbow traditionally? Is it like 120?
We need Lady
pounds
B
or
for this.
more?
Lady B's the
20
fucking expert. But she
minimum is 120. They can be anywhere between 150 to 200
I mean, they couldn't
Trying to
even
what?
like. That was the whole
pounds.
point.
Draw.
The reason the Two Rivers had such an advantage and were such a good addition to an army was these fucking bows that gave them so much more range and accuracy, and nobody else could use them.
And it was like unique to the world, right?
Yeah,
Like, and that's the reason why that scene in the end
there's
is
a
so
scene-
amazing with Tam, because like you've
There's
got
the Sean
spoilers.
chance. I think it's the Sean. It's one of the scenes where they're charging into a battle and they see the Two Rivers archers out there and they go, "Oh, they're way out of range," and then they fucking hit them with a volley.
That's
like-
not even the best. That's not even.
It's not. I know, but it's just like that's the whole point. It's like, oh, they can't hit us. We're way out of range, and all of a sudden, fucking arrows start falling.
And they haven't set that up for a reason. They haven't set it up for a reason. And the reason is because it's way too cool for like dudes to be able to do that shit. In the end, if you get to the end, and like clear a path to land on his way to fucking Demandred. Fucking.
So So here we go. So Gadfly's agreeing 160-pound draw to 220-pound draw. Josh's. So, but this is here's the part where I held my head. All roads lead to the Two Rivers. So,
is this still Rafe, mate?
No. This is the what Wheel of Time series website. But the reason we've also been reporting filming in Slovenia. That's where the Two Rivers is located. Actors spotted in Slovenia: Alana, Mascom, Bane, and Chiad.
So
why are Bane and Chiad there?
Because they're going with Perrin. They're replacing Gold.
But why are they with Perrin?
Because he's going to go back to the Two Rivers. He's going back to the Two Rivers. Because there's going to be some they'll do this. They'll do this, you know. They'll do.
I get
White Cloak's attacking the Two Rivers, and Perrin has to go back to save it. They'll do that for sure.
Yes.
But he'll take the bitches with him instead of Gold, because Gold doesn't exist and he's dead. And it's
The issue is that the only reason Bane and Chiad went is because they were wanting to tweak Gaul.
Yeah, they're not going to do that.
They went because they were
there was
friends
like a
with
love-hate relationship between the three of them.
That's
right?
not going to happen. So they'll pick Fael up at some point along the road. It's not going to be. They're not going to be following Fael. They'll be going just because.
Fael will just be in an inn and be like,
What? And
"Hey,
even
can I come?"
to say that they have toe, Bane and Chiad don't actually have toe to Perrin.
My guess would be
know what toe means, because apparently toe means that you didn't defend your
you just
friend
walked
while
into it.
defending yourself.
That's totally what's going to be. They're going to make up some bullshit that he saved him in the Fall May battle because they set up the whole toe thing. They're going to say they have toe to Perrin, and Avienda is going to say goodbye to him because it go back to the waste with Rand. And they'll go, well, we can't come. We have toe to this wetlander. We must stay with him until our life debt is paid.
My guess is Avienda wants to go with Perrin because she has the life debt, but the wise ones call her back to the waste.
Oh, she'll be passing off her obligation.
So her sisters will go with him
in her stead
to honor her toe, since she can't.
That could be it.
That could be it.
I do want to point out something here.
That is a valid thing.
There is a glaring thing here I'm seeing though. There is a glaring thing I'm seeing. So how is Alana gonna do Rand's bond if she's in the Two Rivers and he's not?
That won't happen.
That is book accurate.
And also,
she doesn't do it till book 6. So,
also, okay, that's fine. But what's she doing there then?
Well, she was there with Baron looking for people that can channel.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
We had Egwene and Nynaeve that came from there, and they were like, "Oh, what if there's
She's
more?"
in the farm out the back with Tam and Abel doing their. She's in the little hut out the back in the garage. With fucking Tam and Abel doing their little missions.
What I want to know
she's moping because Owen died.
But there's a warder missing.
Oh, so hang on a second. So which one? Hang on, sorry.
Ivon's
which one's
off
not
Ivon?
Oh, okay, so they're going to kill off Ivon. They are.
Ivon's missing.
Ivon. Yeah. And that's going to be Alana's.
I thought that was interesting just because we were talking about that earlier. And lo and behold, 2 of the 3 have been spotted in the same place and he's not on the list.
Yeah, so she's going to kill off Ivon. He's all right. The other the other bloke is very, very, very annoying.
It just pisses me off they have any lines to begin with. They shouldn't. They should just shut up and be warders. Good night, Kat. Thanks for being here. I think we're gonna wrap up anyways. So
they should have like a line each season where they're just agreeing. So, ladies and gentlemen, anyone want to dance the Dirty Do or something while we wait?
I just want to say that I think
the
theory makes too much sense on how they're going to pass off the toe. And so while it makes logical sense to make it work, I think they're going to do something that is completely illogical.
Probably, considering it's...
Yeah, there you go. In fairness, Ray's boyfriend needed a vacation in Slovenia, so yeah, there you go. Yep. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, didn't he tweet about being in Slovenia with Priyanka?
Dude, didn't she get married? She got married. Didn't she get married to a chick? Did I imagine that? I think that happened.
What is
Be Doom TV? I have no idea how you guys had the guests to watch the show. I tried to watch the first episode yesterday. I couldn't. Well, good choice. Just end. Don't do it. Actually, it's interesting you say that because part of the reason that we do is because of some of the stuff we just actually read on some of these articles tonight of them trying to pass off the show. They're liars. They pass the show off as actual Wheel of Time and actually being book accurate and events happening in the book. So that's sort of how we brave it. Just we sort of
someone's got to hold it. Someone's got to hold the fort, mate. Someone's got to do it.
But
because anyone that argues, listen, RJ, we know we've read RJ's quotes. We've all listened to him speak. We know what he would have thought about a fan fiction being created about his works. So we must do this because he's not here to do it. He's dead. He's not here anymore. So someone has to say, "Oi, this is bullshit," because he would have said this is bullshit.
And everybody that should be and is in a position to has decided to just toe the line and try and kiss ass instead of saying what's right. Exactly. So but I'm glad if you don't want to watch it, we'll tell you how bad it is. You can laugh at me, freak out, and that's what we're here for. So
I can't remember.
Well,
I saw something on Twitter, I think, recently too, talking about battles. Sorry, my ADHD is getting the better of me, and they're talking about battles in longbows. And they were trying. It was a bunch of show people trying to defend how they do battles in this series, because apparently it's really hard to cast extras.
What?
Why?
Yeah, because they didn't do it in all those other fucking shows that did it, right? Like, give me a break, man. Like, you can't.
What did they spend their budget on, anyways? This
Dude,
season?
just look.
Cocaine.
Just have
Mostly cocaine, I'm pretty sure.
It's like just train your leads to sword fight, and we don't need to look. Well, if they're doing a good job with the stuntman, we're going to be watching them. We're not going to be watching shit in the background.
Hey,
I would
hear me out. If they were like an actual production that liked the series and liked the fans of the books, they would have hired somebody, and it's kind of controversial, but somebody like Shad, and he probably would have given them a good deal on it, and he would have gone and trained them on how to use swords.
I mean, dude, they're out there. They're all there's a ton of stuntmen that know how to like.
Well, the thing is Shad's
there.
done consulting work on fight choreography.
Oh, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong at all. Absolutely, I'm just saying they're out there all over the place. Like, I mean, look. You got the stuntman that follows freaking shoot. It's the guy, it's the guy from the Matrix. It's the agent. He shows up in every freaking almost action movie of Keanu Reeves now because he's a good stuntman and he trained with them. He's in all the John Wick. What's that?
Australian legend.
Is that him? Yeah.
Australian legend.
That's just because he's a good stuntman. He shows up in all because he can actually fight, he can actually act, and he's got good at it because he's done it repeatedly. So, I mean, there's a bunch of sword fighters in John Wick. Fucking get them. Like, it's not that hard.
If I was in control, I would have gotten these guys.
Like, it's crazy, man. It's like it's hard to get. Fucking.
Well, the other thing is as Dave brings up in the chat, you could have just crowdsourced fans from the fandom to play extras for free. Like Star Wars did when they needed 501st Legionnaires, and they just had like the local fans show up with their movie accurate costumes.
Yeah. I just want to, before we go, I just want to say, listen, this is just Nerdman. I'll just send you in the chat there, mate. I'll finish the last of my booze in your honor.
So to give an idea of how bad the fight scenes are, Steve and I think you guys already know this, we're going to do fight scene autopsies for this season. Oh. And we are fucking ignorant in terms of how to set these things up and shit.
There is a fight scene.
They are so but these right. These fight scenes are so bad that two numpties like Steve and I are gonna break the shit down to an epic level.
I read somewhere on Reddit, it was on like some show channel. It wasn't Wheel of Time affiliated subreddit, but apparently somebody like did all of the different scenes, and it was something like 1.2 cuts per second.
Oh god, it's
I believe it.
It's wild. Like, we haven't even got into it yet, but this Ryan, you're right. The Last Kingdom ended. Hire all of them. You hired two of them. You put one as Arthur Hawkwing or Arthur Hawkening, and then didn't let him fight at all. You didn't let us watch him fight. The guy that's stay upper.
Oh, watching
that guy should have been
would have been perfect.
I just hire all of the shows over. Hire all of them. Get Finnan. Get Finnan from Last Kingdom. Put him somewhere. Make him freaking, I don't know, make him Matt. I don't give a shit. That guy's awesome. Like, there's just hire every single one of the people off of Last Kingdom. And you
the question is where would you put Uhtred? What role?
What, Uhtred? Ooh.
Yeah.
You could make Uhtred like one of the Borderlanders.
Apparently I need to watch Last Kingdom.
He has to be a king. He's got to be a king.
You haven't watched Last Kingdom?
No, I haven't.
Oh god, that's great.
You got to watch it.
I
will
the
say
movie 5 Kings Must Die isn't very good, but
yeah, the 5 seasons are good. The latter one it falls off a bit.
It does.
And the movie is really rough.
What's the watch order? What's that?
What's the watch order and where to watch it?
Just season 1 through 5.
Okay.
It's based off of a book series.
Yeah. It's
You mentioned the movie. I didn't know if it was.
So there's a capstone movie at the end. It's called Seven Kings Must Die. It's really a huge. I watched it just because I love the character. The guy, I forget his name, but the portrayer of Uhtred. But it's just
I love his
accent. It was a big letdown. The Seven Kings Must Die movie, but I actually I agree. Like some of the later seasons drop off a little bit, but I still found them all enjoyable for the most part, especially when you're with Uhtred in the gang. So Last Kingdom is definitely you definitely should watch it. You can skip the movie though.
Wait, Dr. Danny thought Uhtred's voice was annoying? I thought his accent was like, I loved his accent.
It was fine. It grew on me a little bit. It was a little bit off-putting, but once I got it was fine. I actually ended up enjoying it. Yeah,
I loved it.
Yeah, dude, Uhtred, son of Uhtred, man. Dude, it's badass. I could watch it again right now, man. That's my boy.
I started watching. I can't remember why I fell off of it, but I remember enjoying it when I had watched. I think I probably got through a little over
Brita, I think the problem I had in later one was too much Brita.
She came in like I think it was the last season and had a major role in
the
her
whole
motivations.
Brita thing was just like, ugh.
Yeah, her motivations clashed with everything they had set up prior. And it didn't feel right.
She hates Uhtred for no fucking reason. It's like, all right, fine, whatever. But yeah, so that's everything else I like, but it's like when the Brita stuff was just like, bleh, but. Yeah. So yeah, I'd suggest Last Kingdom for sure, but just hire it's literally like, what do you mean? You did one thing right. You hired the guy that was Finnick to play him.
That was an accident. They didn't mean
They didn't mean to. It's obvious. And then you did another thing
it
right.
makes everyone else look super shit, right?
Dude,
like, it makes
dude,
every time anyone else
time
anyone else picks up a weapon, they look like a fucking nufty.
Like, get the guy that plays Leofrich to play like fucking Agilmar or something. Like Leofrich from the first season. Like, that guy's fucking great. Like,
so do we think that, considering, because Agilmar, I thought Agilmar was in. I've read some reports that Agilmar was in season 2. He's not.
No,
he wasn't. So
he was mentioned.
Does that mean that they actually killed him off?
No. They said they gave him his orders. So.
They referenced him in, what was it, episode 2 or 3 when Elias shows up.
Yeah.
They're like, this is Agilmar's sniffer or whatever.
Yeah.
Which implies that he's alive.
They changed it. They changed that.
Did they?
They changed it to Ingtar.
Nerd man, no, it's not. It's not the same fucking book.
That's an interesting question, though, since that's the excuse they made for season 2. Since the same arc.
They follow the same pattern. You see, Rand goes to a city, and then he meets people, and then he goes to another city.
Did you ever look that up?
Rand does a thing.
One?
It's the same book. Rand does something. Same book.
Look up to see if they if you still had the original copy of episode 1 where it actually mentions Agilmar.
Oh, I did. I can look real quick right now. I'm pretty sure I have it.
So
I
just wanted to go back. Scene is different in the show now. It says Ingtar.
Huh.
So I wanted to go back to your question about why they didn't just hire all of the Last Kingdom.
Oh, okay,
stars, and I'll tell you why. The Last Kingdom is not diverse.
True.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean,
it's too white.
Oh man, it's too white.
Oh man.
See, that's season 1, episode 2. Hold on a second.
That is another thing you could give them kudos for. They're telling the story of Britain and its founding of England or whatever, right? And they didn't, race change all the characters.
Who is
The Last Kingdom? It's sort of like a dramatized, fictionalized version of how England came to be, but it follows several of the points.
Yeah. Who was it that wrote the books for that? Do you know?
I
But
don't.
it's it's called the Saxon Stories. That's all I know.
Okay.
Shoot, I'm gonna have to look through this. I don't know what I saved them as. Damn. Yeah,
Because on the transcript it says
apparently the novel series is written by Bernard Cornwell.
It says in the transcript it says Ingtar, but I could have swore it said Agomar.
I could have swore they said Agomar. I'll have to go through some of this a little bit.
They also correct.
Agomar actually,
they actually corrected season episode 2 as well, where they double cut to Egwene going for Nynaeve's ring.
Really?
This is kind of why I hate
I have
this
it.
live
I have
service stuff. They can release shit and then retcon it and be like, you're wrong. It's always been like this.
Shit. I recorded it without sound though.
Did you have?
No, it's not on there. It's got no
This is
sound.
why you do subtitles.
Well, I don't do subtitles for my videos. I just, sound gets you demonetized.
Yeah.
Oh well, I thought I had sound on it. Oh well, I have it, but
that was in
don't have
episode 1.
Episode 1. Oh well, so episode 1. There's a question because I could have swore they said Agomar sent. It's Agomar's sniffer, or Agomar sent them, or Agomar's orders, or something.
They did say that.
Well, because I expect him to be alive. Because I
now.
saw some shit on Instagram with him like doing work. So maybe that was season 3 work.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's alive. He's fucking alive. Oh boy, serious question. Here we go. Do they serve burritos in Panchico? Rat burgers.
Talk about it. I don't know.
Rat burgers. So, all right, guys. Well, we've been going for a while. Thank you. I didn't expect to go this long. I never do, but you guys were great. So, I guess I don't know. I guess we'll keep. If weird shit keeps coming up, I'll keep doing these. I gotta talk to. We'll talk soon now, Dan. We're gonna angle towards the doing some Cosmere stuff here soon.
Oh
yeah, I thought that's what you were going to be doing this week on this show.
I may just say fuck it and do one tomorrow. I don't know. Depends if I have time.
I would totally be down to talk Cosmere.
So yeah, it's one of those. I'm not really quite sure the format yet, other than I just want to get started talking about it and then see where we go from there. Because
you could do it like a book review type thing where you.
Well, we could, but I sort of just want to get it out there and see who's interested and see who shows up and just sort of talk about just generalities of the Cosmere, and then whether we go to like Way of Kings and go from there or something, because I know a lot of people have read Way of Kings now. But I want to get started with something, even if it's just us talking about what we like about the Cosmere and then going from there. And then we'll see what happens, right? So I definitely want to start talking about Cosmere. I don't feel like anybody is or does, and I think that's a shame. And then it'll prepare for when they actually do some stuff and they fuck it up. And then I can Cosmic. I hope they don't, but Jesus. But yeah, so anybody that's interested in Cosmere stuff, we're gonna be doing it. I just got to figure out when. Just send me. I have sort of a little list going, so just send me a DM that says you're interested. I know that I've actually got a little bit more interest than I thought, so that's great. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get everybody on, but. We'll rotate people in because I love talking Cosmere. I am far from an expert. I do okay. I got to reread a lot of stuff.
I've only finished the first book.
Bullshit.
I've read the entire series. I've read every single one of his books once.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Right. So I've read,
but a couple of the series I've read like 3 or 4 times.
I've read through Stormlight. Well, not all. I haven't read Rhythm of War twice yet, but the first 3 Stormlight novels I've read twice. I've read everything once. I really need to go back and read Elantris and Mistborn again.
Nah, you can skip Elantris again.
Well, I don't remember any of it.
Apparently,
So
Elantris is coming back. He's going back there.
They're gonna.
It's going to
He
be
needs
Elantris.
He has to.
He does.
He
have
has to. He has to.
He has to,
The freaking
After Lost Metal, he
Aeon
has to.
door and fucking forging makes no sense. He's got to explain how it works.
That's correct.
It doesn't. It makes no damn sense. You have to, so
That's correct.
I just want to find out people's theories on Azir.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't even know who Azir is. I don't remember.
I just remember that the climax of that story just took way too long to happen. There was like
which one
of in Elantris.
Yeah, Elantris.
He finally remember. He finally figures out why the magic stopped working, and and it takes like 5 chapters to get him to fix the damn problem.
I was so confused. Yeah, it was his first one.
That was his first book, man.
Yeah.
Like,
he was 17 at the time.
Holy shit!
I will say this:
17.
he is
17.
a significantly better writer than Christopher Paolini, who wrote the Aragog series.
So yeah, Elantris is a little bit all over the place. And I read it first, which was a mistake. Don't read Elantris first if you're gonna start the Cosmere. Do not. I do suggest reading it just so you completed the whole shebang. And I am gonna reread it just because it's very not in my brain. But yeah, so that's stuff we can talk about too, where everybody suggests to start if anybody's interested in that kind of stuff. So
yeah, real quick, I just listened to that part in episode 1 where Loyal's talking. He does say Lord Ingtar, not Agomar.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Confirmed here first, and second, and third. Fight scene autopsy's coming soon. I hope we're getting close.
Yeah, I need to get off my ass, and I've got the first 2 episodes clipped. So,
I don't hate it. It's just confusing, Mark. So it's like it's. I need to read it again to give a better opinion, but I will say, if you've done the 4 secret novels, Sunlit Man so far has been good. It's the best out of the 4 for me, but we'll see. Sorry, go ahead, Nate. What were you saying?
Oh no, I just got to get that. Once I get at least 4 edited in the can, we can probably sit down and talk about how we want to break this out. Because we can either do them in a live stream or we can just clip it into a video and
figure it out
and go from there.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. What's up?
Did you hear that apparently there's supposed to be 3 major battles next season?
Ooh. Where'd you hear that? In Wheel of Time season 3 major battles?
Yeah. I saw somebody talking about it on Twitter. Apparently they got somebody who's been seen on set that is doing a bunch of stuff for the battles or something like that.
So 3 major battles. What can they? So you got Couladin, VMAT, Tanchico, whatever they're gonna do in Tanchico.
So in book 4, you have the 2 major battles. The battle at it's not technically a battle, but the battle at the Golden Bowl, the battle at the 2 Rivers, and the battle between Nynaeve.
Well, there it is. 2 Rivers, Couladin, and Nynaeve Mogideon.
With the combining,
with the background conflict that Baal Doman sets up.
If they're going to be in book 4 and book 5, that means one battle is going to be Kari.
No. Look, we're thinking way too much. They're not doing any of the battles we think. It's going to be the same thing as Flicker. Everybody was waiting all season for Flicker. It never happened. They don't know what Flicker is. So we didn't even get the Battle of Falme. We got to stand on towers and group hug. That's what we got. So
correct. Which is
we got a conversation on the tower for our sky battle. Yay! As Sanderson said, it's okay that I'm sad that I didn't get my sky battle. So, all right, guys. So maybe tomorrow Cosmere, but if not tomorrow, very soon. So if you're into Cosmere, you're into any of that, check us out, and we'll be back for that. And of course,
Bridge 4 for life.
Bridge 4, hell yeah! And
Bridge 4, oh yeah.
We'll be, of course, more wheel time as I get off my ass. So, thanks everybody for being here.
Lowlanders.
Let's see here. What's that?
Not to say that.
Dan. I would take the front for you.
All right, mate.
Oh, and don't forget to check out Shadow Rising streams on Norporiel's channel. He's 11 chapters in now, so
yep.
Give it a watch.
Wait, he finally read an extra chapter?
It sounds like it. All right. Trollocs Lives Matter. Here we go. We'll see you guys soon. Very soon, hopefully. Ta-ta for now.
This stream is brought to you by... Have you ever been misunderstood? A puppy in a rage monster's body? Well, we here at Trollocs Lives Matter believe there is a human inside all of us. And
they were effectively genetically engineered war tools.
TLM, because even
Nightmare Fuel
needs love too.